Okay, we're about to get ready here. Oh, good. Okay, so it looks really good. I don't think this is going to be one of those games where you're not going to be able to see everything if I have my little bubbles in the way. But just in case, I'm going to narrate everything anyway. Oh my goodness. Well, I officially said that we'd start at 10, so I am going to start at 10 on the dot because I'm always on time. Always. And so we have I don't know, a few more seconds. 1. Oh, yeah, already so scary. That's the goal. Tonight we're gonna be really scary. So, yeah. Yeah, you won't be able to sleep. You better brace yourself for what this is about to be. Oh my goodness. Okay, so, for those who don't know, World of Horror is, it's a very horrifying game, and it's based on the works of human comedian Junji Ito. And I don't really know that much about him, apart from the fact that he did, a story about holes, and it was, apparently really funny, and everybody liked it. So this is based on that, and it's also supposed to be sort of based on the 80s. And I don't know. I wasn't really on the surface for the 80s. I wasn't really around. But my dad was. And you're there, so you can attest. You can tell us if anything is gonna be wrong. You can tell us if anything's wrong, if it doesn't seem like the 80s. It was the 80s in Japan, but I figure it can't have been that different. Also, I don't think that this game was made in Japan. I think that it actually was made in I don't know, a different place. I think it was Sweden or something. It might not have been Sweden, but it was someplace that was not Japan. I guess remember that. Well, anyway, so the plan is that we're going to do a few playthroughs of this, and then if we get bored, we can go ahead and do something else. But, I don't know, I think it's going to entertain us. I think it is. I get high hopes. Well, okay, so, let's jump right in. Oh, okay, so I wonder if there's anything new since the last time I played. I do play this sometimes, so some of the things are already unlocked, but certainly not everything, so we might be able to get some new stuff today. It looks like... Alright, the last update was a while back. It looks like it was all the way in Halloween. See, this game actually isn't done yet. You can get it on Steam, and you can sort of, just play it, and they want to know your opinion about it. So actually, it says it right there. Why am I even... so it's a pre-release beta, and it's really good in my opinion, though. It's really polished and really nice. But, if we play and we find anything funky about it, the folks who make it are really nice, and they want to hear your opinion about it. So, that's pretty cool. You sort of feel like you have a hand in it, even though you didn't, do any of the work. Alright, let's get started. We're going to do a new story. How would we like to customize our playthroughs? Look, so there's a lot of different palettes, and these are pixels. So that one's really white, and that one's white and black. So we have so many options. Okay, so we're going to go with white and black because the all white hurts my eyes. Alright, and now we are going to... Oh, we want to customize the playthrough because that's the most fun. And I've already unlocked some stuff, but I'm not going to explain that in too much detail, just because if you get it yourself, I want you to unlock it all by yourself. You don't need to hear how I did it, and also, I completely forgot how I did it, so I don't actually have anything useful to impart upon you. Alright! Alright, so the first fun part is that we get to pick some letters, and the letters are going to determine what scary stories we're going to be investigating on our playthrough. So, well, I guess the suggestion was SFHEW, but I don't like that. So we're gonna do, my dad is here, so we're gonna do, there we go. and we're just gonna pick my first letter and then the X. Oh wait, no, we wanted to say Sunny. Yay! That's actually good. Okay, so we're gonna do that. All right. What evils could the word Sunny bring us? I'm really optimistic. Let's go. All right. So I'm going to be narrating everything just because I know that like the screen is kind of little and you might not be able to read. But the city, it's the city of Shiokawa, Japan in 1980, and then I guess they don't tell you the real year because they don't want us to look it up and check and see if all of these events are historically accurate. But something strange is happening in our town. Robed figures can be seen gathering in the woods at night. People are going missing. Disgusting creatures are terrorizing the seaside. Oh, well, I'm prepared to be offended later. The rapid technological progress of the modern era brings comfort, but also unknown threats. Old gods, malicious eldritch beings who ruled the earth eons ago, are awakening as reality starts to crumble. Armed with clues, spells, and your dwindling sanity, you'll investigate mysteries across the city and in the realms beyond. An old train slows down and stops at its last station. The end of the world is at hand, and you've finally arrived in the doomed town. Super spooky. All right, so we have to go ahead and pick which one of these Scobies we want to play as. They're faceless, creepy people. So I've unlocked a few more characters than the game normally starts with. Normally you only get the first few, but I have some extras, and I'll show you who the extras are. And then I also unlocked some backstories, so we can add like an extra layer of backstory to our characters if we want to. But let's take a look at our characters and see who we can play. So the first option, okay, so she's a transfer student, which I hear is like a thing in anime. Or like, you know, a thing where that's like a main character thing. I don't really know, but that's what I heard. And so her name is Kiri Minami, and she's 18. And could the ghosts following her be in any way connected with all the weird events happening in this town? I'm gonna assume yes. I'm gonna assume that all the answers to all of these cryptic bio questions are gonna be yes. So she's really smart, but she's also really weak, and she starts with spells. Alright, this is Aiko Takahashi. She's also 18. She barely survived. Barely surviving after a ghost of a drowned man kept her underwater. She is determined to solve this mystery. Oh, and she's the swimming team captain, so she's already my favorite. And she's really dexterous, but she's also really dumb. And she starts with a combat speed bonus, so I guess we're going to be fighting stuff. This is Haru. He's 25, so I hope that he isn't, like, hanging out with any of these 18-year-olds. Why is he here? I thought this was, like, high school. But okay, so he's a Yakuza driver. Alright, well, yeah, that's a turn. So robbing that old abandoned manor was a mistake. With his friends dead and mutilated, and a vengeful horror chasing him, no speed is too high. He's super strong, but he's dumb, and he starts with cigarettes. That doesn't sound like an advantage to me. That sounds bad. Okay, so probably not Haru. Okay, and Mizuki Hamasaki. She's a teen idol. Okay, that's pretty cool. I can get behind that. Okay, so what a strange world we live in, where stopping an ancient evil is the easiest way of boosting your career. Okay, yeah, I kind of like her. Oh, that's okay. I mean, I won't hold it against you. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But okay, so she's really charismatic, and she's weak. And, alright, so that's what we know about her. And then we have Koji Tagawa. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. The government won't sweep this one under the rug. Ugh, that might be a little too real. Yeah, so he's a photographer, and he's 19, and he's really perceptive, but he's not very fast, and he starts with a camera. Cool. Oh, I didn't read what Mizuki starts out with. She starts out with a random ally, and that is important in this game. If you have more friends, they can do stuff for you. So, that'll be cool. Okay, and this is Mimi. So, she's one of the characters I unlocked. She doesn't come with the... When you first get the game, you won't have her. You have to beat it a few times to get her. She's a med student. Okay, so she's another adult. There's a few adults here. I don't know if I trust the adults or the teenagers more, though, just because if it's an anime, I think the teenagers are probably more competent, right? That's generally how these things tend to go. Well, we'll see. Anyway, so finally, a way to put to practice everything she's learned so far. She's really smart, but she's also really slow, and she starts with a scalpel. Okay. And who else we got? We got Miku. She's a rioter. I don't really know what that means. She's wearing a band shirt, so maybe she, like, goes to concerts and stuff? Yeah, okay. So, she's 19 and she's a rebellious teenager keen on spreading chaos. She will protect her hometown, even if only for her own selfish reasons. She has high strength and low perception, and increasing doom grants various bonuses. I'll explain doom later. Like, when we get into the actual game, I'll, like, explain what doom is. But, yeah, basically, the worse it gets, she seems like she gets tougher. So I relate to that. She seems like she's just really chaotic and weird, and I love that. And the last person... This person took me the longest to unlock, so I'm pretty proud of her. But I think she's also sort of overpowered, so we're not going to play her on the first playthrough. We're only going to play her if we die really bad in one of our first playthroughs, and then I feel like I need a confidence boost. But this is Mariko Ishii. She's the hunter's daughter. She's 19. Ignoring her father's warning, she decided to hunt the monster, killing the animals to protect this forest, and unknowingly save the world. So she's really perceptive, and she's not dexterous, and she starts with a gun. And that's why she's really good. I mean, we're going to be fighting like elder gods and stuff, so that clearly, you know, maybe not the most effective weapon in the world, but certainly pretty effective. I mean, everybody else, they got like a scalpel and a camera and stuff. She clearly starting with a little bit of a leg up. But like I said, we're not going to start with her. I mean, I think that this is a little bit of an advantage. Alright, so what are we going to do, though? We have Magic Girl, Swim Girl, Yakuza Guy, Famous Celebrity Girl, Nerdy Photographer Guy, Med Student. I feel bad for her if this is how she's applying her medical knowledge. She probably went to school for a long time, and if this is where she ended up, then I feel pretty bad for her. And the rioter, and we're not going to play her. Okay, so, I mean, I want to play the swim team captain, so if nobody's opposed to that, that's what we're going to do. I mean, for obvious reasons, I relate to her. She swims, I swim. It's a match made in heaven. I'm sure we have a lot of things in common. I am very dexterous, and, well, I guess not that smart. I mean, I like to think I'm smart, but, yeah, okay. Anyway, let's take a look at our backstories. I got a few of those, and again, not all of these are here when you first unlock the game. It's pretty much just the first one. The original backstory that you can do, so you can apply these onto your character, and you can kind of like add it to their personality. So, yeah, this is just the World of Horror backstory. It's standard. It's what you start with when you first get the game. Medical history is one that I've unlocked. So, you're disillusioned with the medical care. You know, you'll need to pay up. Well, basically what it means is that you start with some bandages, but every time you get attacked by something spooky, you might take damage. So it's kind of like a handicap that you give yourself. It makes it a little bit more difficult. And you're going to see this game is already kind of difficult, so maybe we're not going to go that crazy just yet. This one is you're hunted by the cult. You've managed to run from them once, but the cult is tireless. Putting this one on means that your character used to be in a cult, and now the cult wants to kill them. When you're solving mysteries, you reduce more of the doom, and again, I will explain the doom later, but you get more unique combat encounters. So you're just, like, more people keep attacking you for no reason. So there's that. Okay, we also have the 7th curse. Your family was cursed. Everyone around you will die. So you start with a lot of money, but you can't have any allies. So you're basically Batman. And this one is ill-fated. You were born under a bad moon. Oh, you just fail everything. That's literally what that is. You fail everything. Yeah, maybe not that one. You know what? Why don't we start with the vanilla one? Just to kind of get an idea of it. We also have our difficulties. I personally... So, True Believer is the difficult one. We're not going to do that one yet. Harbinger of Doom is... Oh, I guess that's the most difficult one. They must have added that. Skeptic. That looks like it's the really easy one. We're not going to do that either. We don't need to be easy. Initiate. That also looks easy. So Cultist, I think. Yeah, Cultist is the difficulty that most people will start on. It's kind of like the regular difficulty. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and start. And, pray for me. Whee! Alright, so it's classic mode. The old gods are awakening. Your only chance of survival is solving 5 different mysteries. The end of the world is at hand. Great, really optimistic. But we are going to play this mode. I like this mode. Somewhere, a group of people gathers, trying to awaken their master. We have to pick which of the old gods we want to fight, because for every playthrough of this game, there's an old god who's trying to take over the world, and they are ultimately responsible for most of the spooky things that are happening. So we got to choose which one it is. Each one does different things during the game. So one of them is... Oh, I can't say that. We're going to try, though. Okay, so Chithak Atorasu. Sure. Okay, but he's a spider god, and he's terrible. The terrible spider god, Chaktaza, is once again awakening from its slumber. Blinded by its impossible to satisfy hunger, it has started to tear down the walls of its cocoon prison. Spooky. So anyway, what that actually means is you can't run from combat. Or Ithotu, the devouring fire. This supposed cause of destruction of the Library of Alexandria, a perfect black marble statue, has been recently discovered and is currently waiting in the Museum of 000 for its long-awaited premiere. And what this does is both your damage and your enemy's damage is increased, so it just makes everything just a little bit spookier. Athiosasas, the Towering Eye. The mad god favors astronomers and magicians, granting them its gift of power, then unknowingly brings Athiosasas' bloated body closer and closer to Earth. So it's like a space thing. Casting spells costs reason and increases doom instead. Okay, and then the last one that we could pick is Goizo, the thing forsaken by God. Banished to the other dimension a long time ago, Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through the glass. And the glimpses behind your reflection are just the beginning of a real nightmare. Okay, and he increases the doom penalty when you rest. Well, all of these sound pretty bad. I guess that's the point. But I kind of feel bad for Goizo because it says that he's the thing forsaken by God. Like, I mean, even among the bad guys, that's pretty harsh. So let's go with him. Let's give him his day in the sun. Actually, oh, he's not even a him. Yeah, okay, no, Goizo's not a him. Goizo's a mirror. Spooky. spoopy. Okay, continue. Okay, so the thing forsaken by God, banished to the other dimension a long time ago, Goizo has found a way to use mirrors to ensnare and teleport its prey straight through the glass. Glimpses of horror lurking behind your reflection are just the beginning. Alright, so that's the intro for him. And now we're here in our house. So as you can see, this is me, this is us. Right now, our stamina is at 17, and our reason is also at 17, and that's as high as they can go. So, we're fine. Oh, and my head is totally blocking the way. Let me move myself a little bit out of the way. There we go. All better. There we go. Okay, so now you can see us. So that's us, right there. We're like, we're this person. We don't have any weapons. We're at level 1. And so basically this is the home base for the game. So you start right here. And if you've already played a few times and unlocked some things, you can go into the city history. And you can kind of customize your village a little bit. But we're not going to do that this time, just because, you know, I think a lot of you guys are probably new to the game. So we're just going to let it be the way that it always is. Okay, so generally what the first thing that we want to do is we're going to want to go to our house. We check our mailbox. It's empty. Now this is us and this is our house. And if we look up here, you can see that this is a little 0 and that's the doom level. And the doom level means that, like, the more when scary things start to happen, like, the doom will start to tick up. And when it gets to be like a whole lot of doom, that's when the evil old god is going to come down and crush us. So we don't want that to happen. We're going to try to prevent that from happening. Whenever we solve mysteries, we can keep that from happening for just a little bit longer. So that's good. So that's one of the many objectives. The other objectives involve not letting your stamina and your reason drop all the way to 0, because then you die. You can die of losing all of your stamina or all of your reason. So, you know, all around spooky. So we have some options in our house. We can start a new mystery. That's this room over here. That means we just get to look at all the mysteries that are on our big fabulous mystery board, and we get to pick one that we want to solve. This is just a bonsai plant. It doesn't do anything. This, I don't know what this does. Oh, the curtain. Okay, the curtain is moving. That's pretty neat. Yay! Whee! Okay. Let's see. Can we click on anything else? You can. Ooh, the cabinet. We open the oh, we found something. Okay, it looks like when we open the cabinet, we found something. We found some library notes. So we gain a random spell and we lose 2 reason if we use it. Well, I don't know. Do we want to lose 2 reason this early in the game? Maybe we should just keep hold of this in case we need it later. Right now we're playing like a beefy dumb girl, so I don't really think she's going to be casting a lot of spells. Maybe I'm just assuming that about her. We're going to find out more about her as we play. Okay, so what else can we do? So as you can see, we have some buttons over here for like things that we can do. One of them is we can watch some TV. So look, all the scary, so we can watch TV and we can see what kind of stuff is happening in our cursed evil town. So it looks like a local dentist has been found guilty of implanting dog teeth on their human patients. The motive is currently unknown. How nice. And then we can change the channel. Oh no, that just makes us go back. That doesn't change the channel. I was wrong. What happens? Oh, every time you go in and out, the channel is different. Okay, I see now. Okay, so a minor earthquake in the seaside region has revealed an entrance to a partially flooded cavern system. Local scientists believe that some of the corridors could be man-made. Yeah, so that's a nope. Like, I would think that if your town was already getting, like, threatened by an evil eldritch being, you would kind of know to not really investigate that. I mean, that would be my thought anyway. Okay, so let's go ahead. And then, okay, we also have, we can change our clothes. We definitely want to change our clothes. Let's see, do I have any cool outfits? Let's see, can we click on it? Oh, we can click on this. And we clicked and, we found some money. That's good. Oh, yeah, so where's our money? Okay, so it's over here. It's really small. It's really small, but over here we have 5 funds, 6 charisma, 5 knowledge, 7 strength, 8 dexterity, and 7 perception. So we're really dumb, but we're kind of charismatic and strong. So I guess that is like really typical because she's like a swim team captain, right? So she's like a jock. I was never a jock. I don't know what that feels like, but I'm going to do my best to play it. Alright, we have a cool poster, that's nice, but let's see what our outfits are. So I can be, so this is just my swim team captain outfit, or gym clothes, okay. Sakalin, I'm not really sure what that means. Do mermaids play water polo? I mean, no, because like, you'd have to be partially out of the water, and if you're out of the water, you might get hit by a boat or something. I mean, I don't know, like, maybe I could introduce water polo to them. Maybe there is, like, a safe way to do it. Like, I personally have never played. I sort of have just imagined that it's sort of like, isn't it basically like cricket, but, like, on the surface of the water? I don't know. My knowledge of human sports is pretty limited because most of them do require that you have feet. And they're really kind of, like, limiting in that way. Alright, let's see. What do we got? Okay, a teacher's pet outfit. She just gets glasses. And a okay, it says vanity jacket, but I think it's supposed to say varsity jacket, unless that's a joke and I'm wrong. But let's wear her jacket. Her jacket's cute. I like that. Okay, so we changed her outfit, but it looks like it didn't change it over here. It just changed her little outfit over here. Okay, so we can also take a peek through the peephole of our apartment to see if anything spooky's happening. Oh, what was that? Oh, let's do that again. Oh, he's there still. Probably just my imagination. I don't like that. Yeah, that's a no. That's a big no. Okay, so we have our storage. Saving and loading is temporarily disabled. Yeah, probably because we haven't done anything yet. We have to take a bath, though. So when we take a bath, we can either choose cold water, and cold water will make our reason go up, or we can pick warm water, which is a little bit of experience, or we can pick hot water, which makes our stamina go up, which is exactly how it works in real life, I guess, for humans. I've never showered in the same way that humans do. We have, like, a whole different system. But I can assume, based on this game, that this is how it works for them. When they go in hot water, their stamina gets higher. And when they use cold water... Oh, whoops. I guess once you click out of that, you can't do it anymore. Whoopsie daisy. Aha. Well, that's fine. Well, we'll just remember... We don't need it anyway. We don't need any boosts. We're already good. We're killing it. Alright. So I guess we gotta look at our mysteries now. This is the main part of the game. We get mysteries that we have to solve, and with every mystery we solve, we make the town just a little bit safer and a little bit less close to the apocalypse. So, inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there is something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order that you want. Beware that your decisions will haunt you and influence yet unsolved mysteries. Alright, so let's see what we got. Remember how we picked those letters in the beginning? When we picked those letters, it assigned us different mysteries. So, in theory, every time you pick a different letter combination in the beginning of the game, it should throw different mysteries at you. But as I said earlier, this game isn't done. So, when it is done, when it's out of its, experimental beta testy stage, it should have, like, a whole lot of mysteries. In its current state, there's a bunch, but you will get repeats. But that's okay. Alright, so we're going to pick a mystery entirely based on how cool it sounds. This is The Bizarre Brute of the Blood-Curdling Botanist. Okay, and this one is The Curious Case of a Contagious Coma. An alarming account of abnormal arms. The Sorrowful Saga of the Midnight Sailors. Okay, so that's the one that I have the most personal attachment to right now, because I know a lot of sailors. And The bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. Okay. Well, I mean, obviously the one that I'm leaning towards is the sailor one, because again, I know a lot of sailors, and I'm sort of invested in their well-being. If anybody has any better suggestions, then they can feel free to voice them, and I will decide in the moment whether or not I find their opinion valid. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go with the one I want. Sailors. Okay, so the sorrowful saga of the moonlit sailors. It began with one fisherman who dragged something awful from the belly of the ocean. A dark, writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. Okay, so now we gotta investigate this mystery. Alright, so up here are the updates on our little mystery, and this looks like a mini quest. Yeah, this is like a mini quest that we have to play, and it might give us some more information about the story. But the first little prompt that we're getting is that you start your investigation and you overhear some rumors at the fish market. In order to do the mini quest, we have to discard 2 item cards, but we don't have 2 item cards. We have these library notes. You lose 2 reason to gain a spell. I don't know if we want to get rid of that. That would only be 1. We need to get rid of 2 things. Well, let's leave it for now. Let's just go through. Okay, so I guess the quest wants us to go here. As you can see, we have this little panel right here. And this panel is like where we can go. And whenever something is circled, that tells us that that's where it wants us to go. But we can click on them and just like to see what each one does, because each one also does like another thing. Like, so for instance, in downtown, at home, we can rest. In the downtown, we can go to the police station, and when you go to the police station, we can tell the police to try to keep scary people off the street so they'll stop attacking us. So basically, we just beg the police for help. Or we can shop at the store, and when you shop at the store, actually, I need to show you the store. It's a dog! Look at him! He's so cute. You can boop him. You can boop him on the nose. It's really good. Okay. Actually, I wonder if there's anything here that we want. A backpack. Allows 2 additional inventory slots. Not really that. I don't want cigarettes. Wait, cigarettes add 1 reason? That doesn't seem true to life. Where does the dog get a retail license? I have no idea. I mean, this is like a spooky town, so maybe he's like a spooky dog. I don't know that there's ever really an explanation. I don't know. I'm gonna keep booping him. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, we got 4 doom by walking in here. Dog, what did you do? Did you do something? Ugh. Well, I want to be able to trust him because he's a cute dog, but I kind of don't. Alright, well anyway, we can also get a steak knife, so that's a weapon. I feel like we want a weapon, because if we're going to be, like, attacked by scary things, I think we probably definitely want a weapon, right? We can get an energy drink, and that makes our dexterity high, but only till the end of the current mystery. Or we can have salt. Oh, so you can throw salt at ghosts. That seems kind of hilariously ineffective, but maybe it works on ghosts in this world. I've never fought a ghost personally, and I kind of hope to not. Maybe that works. I don't know if there's any ghosts on Twitch, but I'll have to message them and see if throwing salt at them would... Actually, now that I say it out loud, that sounds like a kind of insensitive question. Probably shouldn't go at it like that. Maybe I can think of like a more subtle way to ask. Anyway, the steak knife seems like a cool thing. Let's get that, and let's equip it. Okay, so we have a steak knife. Nice. So we're a swim team captain with a steak knife, and we're gonna go like fight stuff. So, yeah, so that's what you can do downtown. You can go to the police station or the item shop with the dog. Or you can go to school, and in the school you can go to the schoolyard, and in the schoolyard that's where you recruit people. Like, you can go to your students, like the students in the schoolyard who are in theory your peers, and you can like ask them, you can be like, I'm doing like a scary mystery, and I'm trying to get friends to help me solve the scary mystery, and you basically see if you can convince them to come with you. Or you can go to the library, and that will get you some spells. Okay, or you can go to the hospital. you know, that's where you get your injuries healed. That's pretty straightforward. Or you can go to the seaside, and there's a hardware store in the seaside. Or you can go to the forest, and there's a creepy tree. I don't know what the creepy tree does. I think the creepy tree is something that I unlocked a little bit ago, and I've just never used it, so I don't actually know what it does. It says that it's a wish-granting tree, and you get a curse, but also bonuses. That sounds like a bad idea. Okay, okay, the mansion. So the mansion doesn't have anything. There's no reason to go there unless it's part of the story, I guess. And the village. The village also doesn't have anything. Okay, so the game is telling us to go downtown. That's where, I guess that's how we're going to go to the fish market, and we're going to get the next step of our mystery. So let's take a look. Okay, so we're investigating downtown. Oh, look at us, we're walking. We're walking. Okay. Okay, they say the ghost of a heartbroken boy appears on this street at night. Is it just an urban legend, or is there some truth to this tale? Alright, we can either spend a night here, or, well, I guess that's our only option, because we don't have a holy candle. So let's spend our night. Oh, strength check failure. You plan to wait an entire night, observing the spot where the supposed ghost would appear. But you fall asleep. You wake up on a cold bench, all your body aching badly. Okay, I guess the ghost attacked us. Spooky? We lost one stamina. Okay, but we made it downtown. So, although you braved the stench for hours, you gleaned nothing besides the fact that the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit. And then we still have this side quest active where we'd have to, you know, get rid of items. But we don't have any items to get rid of. I guess we'd have to go buy some. I kind of don't want to buy items just to check them. So, maybe not. I don't know. If anyone feels passionately about it, I guess we could try it, but I don't really want to spend. We only have 3 funds. We're poor. Alright. So it wants us to go to downtown again. I guess that's where the fisherman's wife lives. So let's investigate. Well, you walk through the crowded space. Someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. We realize what's happening. Perception check success. They stole your wallet. You quickly grab their arm and they drop it before disappearing into the crowd. Mike, what happened? Can you not hear me? Is it like not loud or something? How about now? Oh, you know what? That's weird. It should be getting my other mic. I have a better mic that's supposed to be a little bit easier to hear. Well, alright, I mean, yeah, it's better, but it shouldn't be, because it should just be taking from my better mic, not the head mic that I have. Well, alright, as long as you can hear me. Yeah, the quality is different. I guess it's not working. Let me see. Well, let's take a minute to see if we can check the thingy. Okay, we're in here. We're in OBS. Let's take a look and see what we got here. Is there a way that we can check the little microphone and see which microphone it's actually taking? Look at the properties on the mic. Sure. Let's take a look. We've got performance mode filters, undo blinky blinks, desktop audio. See, this is R click or gear. Okay. Oh, you mean like right click or gear. Oh, right. Okay. All right. Performance mode. Look at the properties on the mic. Yeah. On the mic. All right. We're clicking. And create output. Remove, rename, undo blinking, hide. Yeah, this is sort of weird. Let's go into. I wonder if Discord is not taking the correct mic. It should sure be. Okay, let's. Did anything change just now? Is it sound better? Does it sound worse? Interesting. Well, Discord sure says it's the right mic. Let me try to unplug and replug in this one. We're gonna plug it back in. Plugging it back in. Okay, a light went on. Hello? Hello, hello? Well, that's kind of odd. It does definitely look as if... Send me the screencast if you're... Okay, yeah, I can do that. See, this is why we do these little practice things, so that we can work out the kinks and see what's actually going on with them. Oh, wait a minute. I totally solved it. Okay, how is it now? Did it sound different? I totally solved it. It was actually really easy. Did it sound different? Is it better now? Yeah. Well, why didn't you tell me I didn't sound good? Well, fine. All right. Well, it's okay. I mean, it's gosh. Yeah, I mean, with my regular mic, I don't really sound that good. But it was supposed to be using the fancy one. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. I mean, these hiccups, these are. I thought it was my phone. I'm the one who can't hear. All right. Well, anyway, whatever. It's working now, so we're just gonna forget that there were any flaws to begin with. Okay. Well, anyway, let's see. So we've stopped an evil. Whoa! What was that? Did it just? There was a jump scare or something. Oh, I wasn't ready for that. Oh man. Okay. Well, whatever. Okay. Am I the only one who saw that? Am I crazy? I'm sure that I saw something. Okay, well that makes me really uncomfortable. Okay, well, alright. Okay, so I guess when you leave it alone for a certain amount of time, it just jump scares you? Well, there wasn't a sound or anything, it was just a guy. Didn't like that. Okay, well, anyway, so it looks like we stopped somebody from stealing our wallet. You can't see the chat on screen. Oh, yeah, I know, but if I move my head over here, you're over here, or I can be over here, but you have to see our little thingy, so resize the chat. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. I totally can do that. Everything is within my power. Let's click the little thing, and then we can make it littler. Let's make it up here. Alright, yeah. Alright, problem solved. Let's go over here. All better. Test. Yeah, look, you can see yourself, right? Can you see it? You can see it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. That actually looks a little better, to be honest. Alright, well, anyway, we stopped a bad guy from stealing our wallet, so good for us. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering in through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. Why do we recoil in shock? That's not good. Well, I guess it wants us to go to the mansion now. Let's investigate the mansion. Following a suspicious person, you enter an old rundown mansion. It stinks like spoiled milk and only has 2 doors, one of which you came through. You can't see the strange man anywhere. We have to decide whether we're going to leave through the other door or we're going to search the room. Let's search the room. There's nothing really important here, but you think that you might be able to use the one item that you do find. We found a library book. Okay, so it's a heavy book and it gives us 10 experience. Oh, okay, let's just use that now. Alright, we have 21 experience. Good for us. Alright, so the fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered with black marks. That's bad. Okay, so she's dead. So that's what we discovered. So we were trying to find out what happened to the fisherman from his wife, and it turned out that she was dead. So we learned nothing. And our doom is at 7%. So that's okay, because the doom has to be at 100% for us to lose, so we're fine.
We're fine for now. Anyway, it wants us to go to the mansion again. A woman bumps into you as she runs from a beauty parlor. Before you can say anything, you notice her face. She's carved out her own eyes. If I can't see it, she cries, it can't see me, right? You shudder, seeing a faint vision of Goizo reflected in the beauty parlor's mirrors. I guess we lost 2 stamina because that freaked us out. Well, okay, I understand that. I mean, when you get really scared, sometimes I guess you just kind of like knocks the wind out of you or something. I mean, never me, because I never get scared. But, yeah. Okay, so surely someone else must have caught one of these. You lurk around hoping to spot one of them. So we're looking for we're looking for whatever it was that the sailor caught that made the creepy stuff start to happen. So now we're trying to find out what the weird stuff that the sailor got was. And it wants us to investigate the seaside to find out. Okay, so let's go to the seaside. Our doom is at 8, so we're still doing okay. We have a weapon, and we don't have any other items, so we still can't do this quest that would require us to discard 2 items. And I don't think we want to go to the hardware store for anything. I mean, we don't have any reason to. So yeah, let's just go to the seaside. Okay. The town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars where the alternative crowd gathers. Alternative is in little quotation-y fingers. An ancient wooden temple occupies the small hill at the town's center. So we have the option to look for a warehouse job, try to recruit allies, or pray at the temple. I don't know. What would our swim captain do? If I was a human swim captain and I had to decide what I was doing, I don't think I would pray at the temple because I don't think... Damn, I'm bored. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're bored. What can I do to make you not bored? Well, we could... Oh. Well, you scared me for a minute there. I try to be entertaining, I do. No, it's okay. Alright, so I don't think that we would probably pray at the temple. I don't really think that that's something that we would do. Do we try to recruit allies? Because we're like a scary, like, swim captain-y... Oh, you said warehouse. Yeah, alright, let's look for a warehouse job. Oh, we failed at strength, but I thought we were strong. What's the whole point of... Get a job, you I'm not a freeloader. I'm a full-time student. I'm like a student or something. All right, well, anyway, it looks like we failed because we're not strong enough, even though we have 7 whole strength, which I thought was a lot. But there's always a job for a person like you. You help with unpacking the fish. The stench is unbearable, but you earn good money. All right, well, we got money. So, I mean, like, we lost, but we got money. All right, so... The young man has glassy eyes and mumbles his replies between caressing his catch. The beating movements in his arms disturb you. Oh, yeah. I mean, that would disturb me, too. Damn, you got 6 followers with 7 views? I'm just uniquely skilled, Like, I'm super famous. That's exactly it, I'm just famous in the ocean, so it's pretty much just like, it must just be from there. It's my unique appeal. I actually don't know. I've been really, really lucky. And also, last night we played Smite, and I did a whole lot of yelling and screaming, and I think that people felt bad for me. We're doing a sophisticated mystery game tonight, though, so there will be no screaming because I'm never scared, ever. But anyway, so it looks like we were looking for whatever made the fisherman do like a weird, scary thing or whatever, and we found this creepy guy and his arms are beating. Okay, that's not great. Okay, so it wants us to go to the seaside again and investigate. Stop! This is a crime scene! You're halted by a sweaty police officer. Oh, thank you very much, Goody Bat. Oh, it's my bat friend. Yeah, I remember you from last night. Hi there. Hi there. Whoa, wasabi. Wasabi. Oh, that is, in fact, a little bowl of wasabi. Yeah, I have to say, I've never actually had wasabi. I've heard that it's very, very spicy. And, there's not a lot of spice under the sea. So I sort of wonder if it would, have a weird effect on my whole immune system. I don't know. I'm willing to try it. I'm willing to try anything these days. Okay, but yes, we were halted by a sweaty police officer. And behind him, 2 other policemen are packing something into black bags. All right, so these guys are doing something really shady. Do we try to learn what happened, or do we focus on the officers? You're the first person to understand the Well, in fairness, it said wasabi, so I don't really know that I understood it. I kind of just read it. But I like the emote. Yeah, it's like a cute little bowl of wasabi. Alright, so are we going to try to learn what happened, or are we going to focus on the officers? I mean, I've never heard of where... Yeah, well, so I was kind of explaining it a little bit earlier in the stream. This is a game that I like. It's a game that isn't entirely done yet. So kind of beta... It's kind of in, the beta stages. It's a game that's based on the works of Junji Ito, who, as I said earlier, I'm pretty sure is a human comedy writer. Because all I know about him is that there was this story about people finding their holes, and that sounds like comedy to me. But so far, not a lot of comedy in this. So I'm starting to think that maybe I was wrong. Either way, it's based on his works, and it's a game that takes place in Japan in 1980 something. And a spooky thing is happening in this town, and Elder God is trying to take over, and we are trying to stop them by solving mysteries. And the way the game goes is basically you try to solve mysteries, and while you're solving the mysteries, creepy stuff happens to you. It's, I think the actual term for it is it's like a roguelite. I guess that means that, the game is trying to kill you a lot. So, it's difficult to win. And, you can't really do anything about it. I think that's what a roguelite is supposed to be. I sort of only read a Wikipedia page on them, so I don't really 100% know, but I do like this game. It's fun. It's fun, but there's still a lot of unlocks and stuff that I haven't done yet. So, we're learning it together. And earlier I got jump scared by something in it, and I was not a fan of that at all. So I really hope it doesn't jump scare me again. There's no sounds or anything, and it would be worse if there were sounds. Whenever there's jump scares or anything, and they something jumps out and yells at you, I can't handle that. I'll turn it off. But as long as it's just images or whatever, I can handle that. But anyway, I think these officers are creepy, so I want to focus on them. We failed a perception check. Okay. You managed to catch a glimpse of a corpse with a crushed head. Blood and gore is everywhere on the sand. You lose 2 reason. Oh, well, okay, so it's a long story, but the long and short of it is that, so I'm a siren, and people have, different distinctions. Some people, a lot of people watch The Little Mermaid, and they'd be like, oh, well, she's not a siren, she's just a regular mermaid. I don't know. There's a lot of debate about that. But anyway, I'm a siren, and we are mostly carnivorous, and mainly what we do is we sort of, sit in the ocean, and we wait for sailors to sail by, and, we sing our songs, and well, there's really no nice way to say it. We eat people. And I learned over time that the people that I was encountering, they were, it turns out humanity is pretty sentient. Arguably, they are as smart as us, and they have, full lives, and, full communities, and, it's a whole thing. So I started to feel sort of bad about that being my diet, and I decided that I was going to do my best to, learn a lot more about humans. I've totally cut them out of my diet. I have totally just changed my whole outlook. I've come to the surface. I'm learning about them. And I figured that gaming would be the best way to do that. Because it's their favorite pastime, right? They pretty much just do this all day. I think some of them have jobs, but for the most part, it's just this. So I figured that if I was doing this, I'm going to learn all the really important things about humanity. Yeah, so I think that over time, that's going to be really helpful for me. So far, I haven't learned, like, that many things, but, last night I learned how to play Smite a lot better. But yeah, so I've heard from my friends that Twitch and, this experience is going to help me to understand why humanity is worth preserving and protecting and loving. I'm sure that this is where all the best people gather. That makes sense in my head. But yeah, okay, so I guess nothing really happened with these police guys. It didn't really work. Okay. So after a slow interrogation, the young man manages to stutter out something about an organized fishing trip. So we learned that the creepy thing that this guy caught, he caught it on, like, a fishing trip or something like that. So we learned that. Okay, so we gotta go to the seaside again to investigate again. Okay, we are investigating the cliff. We found crabs are feasting on a bloated corpse carried to the beach by waves. Do we search the body or do we escape? I don't know. Do you think we should search it or do you think we should try to get away? I personally, crabs are kind of eating it, so if we go over there and we try to search it, they might think that we're, like, asserting our dominance. Like, they might think that we want to eat it. And I don't want them to think that. Because crabs, they hold grudges for a really long time. And I bet that would get us later. Yeah, I don't really want to have to fight a crab. Like, you can fight a crab. They're not that hard to fight. They're basically just, like, shells with little squishy meat in them. But it's still, like, it's a pain. I don't want to make enemies of crabs. But I guess is what you're saying that you would fight the crab. Do you think we should go and try to fight the crabs? Because I'll do it. It's not like I'm afraid to do it. Yeah, okay. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do it. We're gonna go it. We're gonna try it. Oh, we succeeded at something finally. Inside the man's pockets, you find documents, and they're all strangely dry. Did the man really drown, or was he brought here? Oh, that's really nice. Strigwin is raiding with a party of one. That's nice. Yeah, we fought the crabs and we won. All right, one viewer. Hey, I'm really happy about that. I just started doing this. One viewer is really good. I can't be upset about that. I'm really happy for anybody who's going to help me through this journey because I haven't done this in, like, forever. Well, what I mean is, like, gaming with a group. A raid is a raid nonetheless. Man, I can't wait until I have enough people where I can raid people. Oh, you are? Oh, good. Good, we have somebody who knows the game. Yes. Yeah, this is one of my favorite games, but I've never played it on a stream. I wanted to show everybody how much I like it. And then once everybody's seen it, we can decide if we want to do some dumb stuff, like hard mode or speed runs or something like that, because I love doing that. Oh, you bet I've beaten it. I've unlocked a whole bunch of stuff. I just haven't unlocked anything in the newest update. Like, I know that there was, like, a bunch of new characters and stuff. I haven't unlocked anything in that. We're just doing a playthrough right now with the swim team captain because, I'm a mermaid and I relate to her. It looks like we fought the crabs and we won. Let's see. You slip out at night and race toward the beach, terrified of what comes next. Well, it looks like this is the end. We investigate the beach. All right, yeah, this is the end of the mystery. The full moon shines bright in the cloudless sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only sounds are your ragged breathing and your pounding heartbeat. All right. You arrive at the water's edge, breathless. The possessed fishermen's boats fill the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across a dark ocean under a dark sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. Okay, so I guess we just didn't really keep anything bad from happening. I think that's because we didn't do the side quest. Yeah, so I guess the eldritch monstrous creature that those fishermen were being eaten by just kind of did whatever with them. Well, that's a shame. Next mystery. Oh, wait, there's more. Hypnotized, you watch as they bob their way out of the harbor. Their lanterns move farther and farther away, and you hear the odd chanting slowly fade with the wind. You stand in the cold until the final boat is out of sight and it is pitch black again. There's nothing to do now. You head home, the weird chant still in your head. Yeah, okay, so that's super depressing. Yeah, I guess they're all dead. Yeah, okay, so that wasn't awesome, but we solved it, I guess? No one spoke of the fishermen after they sailed off. Grieving mothers would not let their children anywhere near the cursed beach. Over time, people forgot the last time they saw a boat out on the waves. So we got ending B. We got, the doom went down, we got some experience, we got one reason and a little bit of stamina, and time passes. Well, I mean, realistically, it's really sad that the kids can't go to the beach anymore, but if this town is actually being attacked by ghosts and stuff, they shouldn't have been going there anyway. So I'm not they shouldn't have been going there anyway. So we kind of did a service, if you look at it like that. We just gave them a more concrete reason to not go to the creepy beach. All right. All right, so the old god stirs. Oh, that's right. After every day and after every mystery, the old god is going to do something weird, and something terrible happens to us as a result. So I just hope they don't take away our shower, because showering's important. For humans, I hear it's very, very important for them. If they can't shower, they just lose their means. Winds of plague. A weird epidemic keeps the staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. Dirty water. Yeah, I hate that. I don't like it when they take our shower. But it looks like it's an epidemic, so it just means that we shouldn't get sick or anything, because if we get sick, then going to the hospital is going to cost us more money, and we're broke as it is. So, yeah, let's just not. All right, let's go home. Inside the mailbox, we find a small key. What is it doing in there? Let's take the key. All right. Okay, so we're back in our home and we get to pick another mystery. What's this? Town status. Okay, so that's just our stat. Oh, we can level up. We can level up. No, we can't. We don't have enough. Oh, why did I think we had enough? I guess I wasn't reading that very well. All right, so this is just all of our status pages and everything. It's not super important. All right, let's take a shower first off, because we still have our glorious shower. And it looks like we have our reason is all the way at full, and then we have our strength is actually kind of low. So so as we learned earlier, humans get reason back when they shower with cold water. So when you put a human in cold water, it makes them more reasonable. And when you put a human in hot water, they get better stamina. And that is proven by science and by this game. So we're going to put our human in some hot water so that her stamina goes up. Okay, so now she has 16 stamina. Makes sense. Maybe we should also change her outfit, because I don't think humans wear the same outfit twice in a row. I don't think they do that. Maybe they do. I don't know. I've been wearing this same bra for a bit. But let's wear our cool glasses outfit. Okay. Let's go check on our Oh, wait, we have to look through the peephole again. There might be that creepy guy. The creepy guy was creeping me out. Let's check and see if he's still watching us. Okay, he's not here. Why is it worse that he's not here? Why do I kind of wish that he was here? Because at least then I would know where he was. What do you mean? I've worn the same dress. Okay, yeah, okay, so I guess humans don't always, Yeah, I was gonna say, if they really did only wear, they had to wear, different clothes every single day, they would have to have so many clothes. And that doesn't even make sense. How would that even work? You would have to have, a room full of clothes in order to have different clothes for every single day. Just doesn't make sense. I mean, at least where I come from, you sort of just amass wealth from various sources. Sometimes it's, the ships that you topple with your pod of roving hunters and huntresses, and you just kind of take the riches, and then you fashion those riches into things that you can wear to kind of just rub your status in everybody's face. So that's why I wear like a whole lot of jewels all the time. And I'm sure not going to like have multiple of those outfits because like I want to put all of my riches into one outfit. Yeah, I wouldn't like, I don't know. I don't even understand the logic of having that many clothes, but you know, grain of salt. I suppose I haven't been here for very long, so I'm still learning. All right. Let's check out our mysteries. All right, so we've already solved the ship mystery, even though we weren't really like helpful to anyone, and this guy's just kind of died, I guess. The alarming account of abnormal arms, so I guess that there's some bad arms in that story. The curious case of a contagious coma. It would be bad if a coma was contagious. I do agree. That sounds pretty pressing. The bizarre brute of the blood-curdling botanist. That's too many B's. They were trying too hard. Ooh, yeah, like, I think I remember playing that a bit ago. I only got one ending. Oh, yeah, but there's a new one with the update, right? Yeah, let's give that a shot. Let's go ahead and try to get the second ending on arms. Or really, I guess most of the people watching here haven't even seen the first ending, so it'll be fine whichever one we get. But I haven't seen the second ending, and I kind of want to. When you hover over any of these mysteries, you can see how many endings there are and how many you have. So, in some of these, I've gotten all the endings. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm not going to spoil it for you. I don't want to spoil it, because if I did that, then, well, it's bad luck. And I can't afford to have any more bad luck. Anybody who was here last night when I was playing Smite understands that I can't actually afford to have any more bad luck. Alright, well, I mean, let's do the arms. Okay, an alarming account of abnormal arms. I remember when it started. The woman next door was strangled to death in her bed with no sign of forced entry. The killer was never found, and the apartment remained vacant. All right. Spooky. The door to her apartment was closed, and she lived alone. What other ways in are there? Maybe you can get to the apartment plan to compare it with the. Maybe you can get the apartment plan to compare it with the other flats. Okay, so it wants us to sort of sneak around and see if we can learn something about the apartment plan. Alright, okay, so it wants us to go to the... it wants us to go downtown, but it looks like the mini-quest wants us to go to the hospital. And it wants us to investigate the hospital twice. And the last time we didn't do the mini-quest because we didn't have enough items to discard, and I didn't want to buy any. So let's go to the hospital and actually do the mini-quest this time. Alright, we're investigating the hospital. When the patient came home one morning covered in scars and babbling about aliens, the police had them committed. They're mumbling something quietly as you pass by. Do we want to talk to them? Well, all we can do is talk to them. We don't have paranoia. Charisma check success. You immediately understand that the only difference between you and the quote-unquote crazy person is that you haven't been caught yet. You convince them to sneak out and join you in your quest. Oh, cool. Okay, so we have a friend. Let's take a look at who our friend is. Our friend is named Hermit. Oh, well, they look a little funky. Okay. Wow, they're actually a really bad ally. But we can't make them leave because if we made them leave, then we'd get -5 reason and +10 doom. So basically, we just have a friend that's following us that we don't actually like. Awesome. They look really creepy. I don't like them at all, and I don't trust them, and I feel like they're going to attack us later. I don't even know if that's possible. Actually, it does reduce doom. Oh, that's what that means. Oh, I was totally reading that wrong. Oh, okay. All right, so we lose 5 reason if we let them go, but if we let them go, we also lose 10 doom. So basically, we want to cut this person loose if our doom gets too high. And it will hurt our reason. Actually, it's fine. You can actually me. I'm not offended by that because I plan to unactually you whenever I get an opportunity. So it's equal opportunity actuallying. Like, for instance, if you were ever to say something incorrect about mermaids and merfolk, I'm sure that I could unactually you. Alright, All right. So we just want to let this person go whenever our doom gets too high. Sounds good. All right, let's resolve this event. Okay, so the door to her apartment... Okay, so I guess this is the lady that died. The door to her apartment was closed and she lived alone. What other ways are in there? What other ways enter there? Oh, no, this is just the exact same thing we read earlier. We just have to investigate the hospital twice in order to learn something new. So we haven't learned anything new yet. We just have to investigate it again because we've already done it once. Oh, look how creepy they are. We do not look like friends. All right, as part of the therapy... Some patients took part in an art class. Some of their work fills you with dread. That's it! Okay, I guess we just lose reason because we don't like art. I guess our character's kind of dumb. Alright, okay, so we learned something new. So, the Anatomical Museum archive displays a specimen with elongated arms and jellified bones. We lose one reason because that's creepy and we didn't want to know that. However, that's going to be useful in our... figuring something out about this quest, I guess. Alright, so we know that. Cool. Alright, so now it wants us to go downtown. So let's go downtown and see if we can learn anything new about the murder. Still creepy. I still don't like that person. Oh, no. Walking through the park, you spot a girl standing in the bush. Getting closer, you realize she isn't standing in the bush. She's part of it. Oh, Stock-chan. Okay, that's a little funny. Okay, so she has 17 HP. She hurts stamina. Oh, she looks a little scary, but we have a knife. So I think we could probably fight her. We're also really dexterous, so I think we could fight her probably. Yeah, I mean, I know that when you run, you get a doom penalty. And our doom is at 11, and we've already solved one mystery, so it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Yeah, let's fight. Fight. Blood for the blood god! Alright. Bang, 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 bang! Yeah, okay, so we can either hit her with the normal knife, or we can try to do, like, multiple knifey knife hits, but look at all those attacks we can do. I want to stab her. Stab, stab, stab. I missed twice? That doesn't seem fair. Alright, well, she whipped me with a vine, and I lost one stamina. Yeah, you're gonna have to do better than that. I am made of fleshy iron. Yes. Oh, wow, I missed wow, I missed a lot. I'm wearing glasses, right? How am I missing that much? I guess our chance to hit is 60%. That doesn't make sense. I feel personally victimized by Stock-chan. Okay, come on, I just need one more. Yeah, she's dead! Alright, what? Wait, what's that? Pick it up? Ooh, a branch. Cool. We have a branch. So I guess if we ever find that we need to use a branch, we're in luck, because we have one. Alright, so the apartment is on the 3rd floor. There is no way somebody used the window to escape the murder scene. So we learned that there was no window. What does the branch do? Okay, so the branch is a weapon. So I guess, well, we have a steak knife. We sure don't need a branch. But I mean, I guess we can use it in case we get, like, another quest where we have to discard stuff. We can just discard it because it's a stupid branch and we don't need it. Okay, so we know that the culprit did not actually use the window to escape the murder scene. So that's what we learned. All right, now let's go to the apartments. Still with our only creepy friend. I feel like maybe we should get some new friends. Okay, here's Mr. 000. Your neighbor is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his newest story. Do we want to share our experience, let him come up with his own stuff, or say, whoa, what's that picture, in exactly that way? Well, our experience is precious. We need it to level up and get cool abilities. But at the same time, I have always wanted my misadventures to be published. And I'm pretty sure that's what he would do with them. So we can give him some of our experience, or the picture. Oh, you want to do the picture? Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, we're gonna look him in the eye and we're gonna say, whoa, what's that picture? You catch a glimpse of the painted thing. Suddenly you feel very weak and excuse yourself to leave. Something truly evil has you in its grasp. Well, damn! Okay, I guess up here, that's where the something truly evil is following us. That doesn't look good. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. No, that was creepy. Okay, alright, so you notice the odd placement of ventilation shafts. They seem too small for anyone to crawl through, though. Okay, so we're still learning nothing. They couldn't have crawled through the ventilation shafts, and they couldn't have gone out the window, so we don't actually know anything. But it wants us to investigate the apartments again. So let's do that. Still with our one creepy... Their name can't just be Hermit. I'm going to give them a new name. Their name is now... I think I'm going to name that person Ashley. Because Ashley could be any gender, and it also communicates that the person is less creepy than they look. And I'm more comfortable being friends with them as Ashley than I am being friends with Hermit. Okay. So a woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking a shower when suddenly the shower head started spraying blood. A trail of blood leads into the dark apartment. Well, I didn't realize that was like a thing that could happen when you were showering. Maybe the point is that it isn't actually a thing that can happen, so it's abnormal. Yeah, okay, no, that's definitely what they meant. Alright, so do we want to calm her down or check the bathroom? I mean, let's see. We're a little charismatic, but we're kind of dumb. If we might say something dumb to her, and it'll just make her even more upset. But checking the bathroom, what are we gonna do? If we check the bathroom, they might make us clean it up. I don't want to clean it up. So let's try to calm her down. Alright, charisma check success. The woman sniffs and smiles weakly. You feel like you've prevented something awful. +4 reason. Oh, well, great. Okay, so that was great. Okay, so we're not that dumb. We're charismatic, and we saved the day. Alright, I still don't like that this is up here. There's something truly evil is coming for us. Okay, so your neighbor, you should interview the neighbors. Maybe you'll discover something that the police missed. Always lucky. if you get it. I haven't been fortunate in my last few playthroughs, and lucky has not been the feat that has popped up. We'll see. Well, the luck feat, the one that it might not be called lucky, but there's a feat that just makes you really lucky for no reason. You should interview, yeah, okay. Let's investigate this again. Hi, Ashley. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts the deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. So do we want to get closer to the door and ask what's the matter, or call the police? I mean, how much do we trust the police in this situation? This town is messed up. But if we go to the door, they might stab us or something. Yeah, I don't open the door for strangers either. But this doesn't say that we're opening it. It says that we're just going up to it and asking what the matter is. So in theory, we're just kind of shouting through the door, which I approve of. That is generally how I communicate with my neighbors. I mean, mostly because, again, I don't have legs. So if anybody knocks on the door, I'm just staying in my buddy's bathtub right now. So if anybody knocks on the door, I mostly just yell, from the bathroom. And that's how we communicate. So that seems like, I don't know, do we want to involve the police in this? I guess we should call them, right? That's what a human would do, and we're trying to role play. The man escapes when he hears the police siren. Before he goes, he draws an unfamiliar symbol in blood on your front door. Man, I just got finished saying how I don't want to clean up any blood. But +3 doom. We're at 17 doom. That's fine. 17's a fine number. We're not even close to 100 yet. I'm not scared. Okay. One neighbor is complaining about her underwear being missing. Awesome. That paints a great picture of what we're about to discover. Alright. Investigate apartments. As you prepare a bath, You think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe an ice cold water is a good idea. Okay, well, I was under the impression that humans don't actually like cold water. I thought that they like to bathe in hot water. But it says here that we're tired, so cold water is a better idea. Man, you guys are nuanced. I mean, I guess if they think that cold water is a good idea, I mean, I don't mind. I spend most of my time in cold water. Strength check success. The ice cold water revitalizes you and you're ready for the investigation. Plus 10 experience. And we leveled up. Let's level up. Alright, so we can either get... So we get some perks and we get to also pick a stat to increase. And we also get to... Oh, either a stat to increase or we make our stamina and reason go up. But honestly, our stamina and reason is kind of fine right now. So let's just take a stat increase. But we gotta pick a perk though. So, running shoes is a smaller doom penalty from running from combat, but like, I never run from combat. I thirst for blood. Folklore studies, +1 knowledge, so that just, it's like a boost for our stats, so that'll make us less dumb, and we are kind of like super dumb. Yeah, running is weak. It's for weak people, and I'm not weak. Alright, yeah, okay, so... Yeah, we're dumb, and that could make us less dumb, but this has a swimmy thing on it. Oh, faster offensive actions. This means that we stab faster. I kind of want to just stab faster, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I gotta do it, guys. I just want to be the speediest stabber in the Wild West, or wherever we are. Well, actually, it's definitely not the Wild West. It's literally Japan. So it's not. Okay, but now we gotta pick a stat to increase, and we're super dumb. So let's try to make ourselves... Ooh, either we can make ourselves really, like, a little teeny bit smarter, or we can make ourselves even faster than we already are. You know what? If you're good at something, lean into it. We don't need to be smart, we just need to hit hard and fast. That's what we're about. We're not about these books. I don't think that's who the swim captain is. I don't think that she's a bookworm. I think she just likes to punch stuff. All right. The second neighbor is complaining about weird noises coming from the vents when she's at home. All right, so we got to investigate the apartments again. Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip, but grab the railing in the last second. When you get up to inspect what caused you to trip, you freeze in terror. It's slowly standing up. A twisted corpse. Okay, so this is a ghost, and the ghosts are kind of weird, because you can't just stab them, you have to, like, do a ritual to make them go away or something. So you have to go, like, clap, clap, bow, bow, or something like that. And you have to just kind of guess at what the pattern is. And if you don't guess the pattern, then you have to try it again. Or we can just leave an offering, and that will leave money to make the ghosts go away. Or we can try to sever their ties with our world by just stabbing them with the knife anyway. Honestly, I don't think our character's very smart. I think she would just stab him. Okay. Well, it's working. We're taking some reason damage, but we don't need to be fully reasonable. I mean, this is a hard world to live in. I mean, I think being a little bit unstable will help us. Let's sever the ties. Alright, we did it. We killed a ghost. Well, we didn't. I mean, I don't think we killed a ghost. I think that we just kind of... We made the ghost leave? Yeah, that seems more accurate. Alright, so let's check the building plan to find out if there is a place where all the vents connect. Sure. Let's investigate the apartments again. Wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of sodas inside, but you could really use a drink. Okay, that isn't realistic. If I didn't recognize the brands, I'm not going to pay money for it. I'm not that adventurous, especially not with soda. It's weird and bubbly. Get the most expensive one or get the cheapest one? I mean, I would get the cheapest one. I'm not going to pay that much money for a soda. I don't even know what it is. What if I don't like it? I'm not sure that that would exactly be our human representative's choice, though. Like, she's got 4 money, and that seems like it's a lot in this game. Yeah, but you know what? Whatever. Oh. Dexterity check failure. You buy a can of off-brand soda, and when you reach for it, something inside the machine catches your hand. You have to jerk it out, injuring yourself. We got an injury from that? We got a cut artery. Oh, no. Ooh. 1 stamina each investigation. Okay, we gotta get that fixed. We gotta go to the hospital. Oh, but that's the end of this mystery, so we're gonna have to do it next time, which means that we're gonna take a stamina damage. That's lame. That soda machine certainly was not up to code. Alright, so every room is connected by vents coming from the unused boiler room. Could it be? I guess we're investigating the boiler room. You enter the dark boiler room and trip over the pipe. Cursing, you find a light switch and gasp in horror. It's not a pipe at all. It's a long, rubbery arm coiling around the room and ending in a ventilation shaft. Coming closer, you can smell something vile and rotten. You gotta check the vent. Woo! Oh yeah, okay, so this is actually just ending 1. We didn't get the other ending, but that's okay, because I don't think a lot of people here have seen any of the endings. But either way, we almost fell to the ground when we see the wide-eyed open stare of the dead pervert, his elongated limbs stretching and disappearing in the vent's darkness. Inside his mouth, you find a tiny key. Well, I mean, I guess he's dead, so that's good. After the police arrived, the whole building was searched. Following the arms, the detectives find the body of a man stuck in a ventilation shaft. Later, he's identified as the building caretaker. In his closet, police find pieces of underwear and voyeur photos of the tenants. Great, I'm glad he's dead. Okay, the old god stirs. Let's find out how bad this is about to be. The whole town stopped receiving any radio signal. Any outside signal. It must be the radio mass failure. Okay, well, so we can't check the radio, but that's okay because we still have our shower, and our shower is our lifeline. Let's go home. Take the key. So when we get all these keys up here, we can go into the lighthouse, and that's essentially the final boss. So that's what we want. We gotta survive until we get all the keys, and then we can go to the lighthouse and try to fight the final boss. But we gotta take a shower first. And what's our status? Okay, so we have pretty good stamina, but we don't have very good... Well, I guess we want reason. So we have to dunk our human into some cold water to get the reason back. We also have to change your clothes, but not because humans change their clothes every day, because as we've learned, they don't, but because I want to wear different outfits. Let's wear our gym clothes. Okay, new mystery. So we've solved 2 mysteries. Now we have the bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin, which is a new one. I'm pretty sure they just added it, so even I haven't played it yet. The curious case of a contagious coma, and the bizarre bruit of the blood-curdling botanist. Well, let's go ahead and... Yeah, I think the new one... Yeah, I think it is. This is the new one. Let's play it. I don't know if it's hard or not, so I guess we're gonna find out. It looks like we kind of lucked out. We didn't really get 2 difficult ones. I mean, the bathroom one is the worst. I don't like that one. Alright. The bloody brief of a beckoning bulletin. As the decades roll on, technology is developed further. These days, computer bulletin board software allows computers to communicate over phone lines. Investigate this mystery. Even if the rumored bulletin system's phone number is found, there's no hope to investigate without a computer that can connect to it. Maybe the school library has one that will work? Oh right, but this takes place not in the modern day, it takes place in like the 80s. So the computers are going to be different. Yeah, my dad is an expert on old computers because my dad is an old computer. So, like, I don't know. If they get anything wrong, they can fill it in. Alright. So it wants us to go to the forest twice to complete the mini quest, so let's go ahead and do that. Forest. Okay. You discover an old campsite located on the edge of a small clearing. The tent has been knocked down, and the food and utensils have been scattered everywhere. Do you want to search the tent, or do you want to investigate the ground for clues, or do you want to ignore the tent? Well, we're a dumb swim team captain. I don't think she would ignore it. I think that she would probably... I'd be noping out of there. Yeah, like, I would be too, but I'm trying to immerse myself in the character. And I think that she's not, like, smart enough to leave. I think they should probably do something dumb. So, she wouldn't look for clues, but I think she'd search the tent. That sounds like something that a jock would do. Oh, luck check success. The sleeping bag has been torn to shreds. You find a wallet nearby. There's no ID card inside, but you're sure that the absence of cash is the least of the missing owner's problems. Oh, okay, so he just stole some money from dead people. Sweet. Alright. Even if the rumored... Oh, okay, we already did that. So we have to... We still have to look in the forest, because we still have to investigate it one more time. I'm sure they don't need cash where they're... Yeah, I mean, I guess it's okay to steal from them as long as they're dead. Like, they can't actually use... Well, actually, there's, like, ghosts in this game, and they seem to be kind of functional. So, maybe they could use it? I don't really know. That might be looking too deep into the lore. I don't know how deep we're supposed to be delving into the lore of this universe. Okay. While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees, and by the look of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected with the current mystery? Try to decipher the signs. Well, we don't have a camera, so we're not going to do that. So let's try to decipher. Okay, knowledge check. Oh, wow, we passed a knowledge check even though we're dumb? That's good. All right, so you're certain the missing people were here. You're on the right trail. Cool. I mean, I have a feeling we're not going to find them, though. After searching deep in the woods for some time, you discover the body of a young student clutching a note. Okay, well, I changed my mind. It looks like we found them. Forest note. I write this for everyone wanting to stay behind. The sacrifice is worth it. Life's meaning comes from our relationships. Shared death, and that connection will outlast you. There won't be anything left but us. Everyone here is waiting for you, so if you lose your resolve, just listen to the voice of humanity. Okay, that doesn't sound great. Alright, well, let's travel to the school, because that's where it wants us to go next. You find an old trophy case set in a seemingly abandoned corridor. Everything inside is covered in a thick layer of dust. One medal seems particularly visible. See, I think this is the special option we get because we have a key. So let's use that, because Because we have a key, so we might as well. Using a key you find, you open... Cabinet Pog. Using a key you find, you open the trophy case and take an odd golden goblet without a plaque. Okay, so we just stole something. It's a goblet. Okay, it's constantly cold to the touch. That's not alarming at all. I'm sure it's fine. Resolve the event. While the school library's computer doesn't have a modem, you happen to bump into a member of the computer club while asking around. She apparently just got a new system and is willing to let you borrow hers. Thanking her, you arrange to meet her at home, at her home in the city. I feel like today, no human would ever give another human their computer, even if they had another one. I know that the person I live with wouldn't, because, like, humans, like, search things on the internet and stuff, and they don't really want people, like, poking around in their computers and, like, looking at stuff. Maybe it was different back then. Alright. So let's go downtown. I'm gonna take a drink. It's just LaCroix. LaCroix, if you're listening, I still want you to sponsor me. I know I am but a small VTuber, and I know that I don't have a lot of clout, but I love your product, especially the obscure flavors. Just a That's just my love letter to you. But anyway, it's getting dark, so you arrive at the cemetery, and shadows move in fantastic and unaccountable ways between the tombstones. Finding the right grave may prove to be a challenge, especially when you feel someone's gaze on your back. Continue looking, run in terror, or confront the stranger. Confront the stranger! They don't get to look at me! Charisma check failure. A priest from a nearby temple asks what you're doing, and you can't make up a lie, so you're thrown out. Okay, well, admittedly, we tried to fight a priest, so that probably wasn't the best course of action, but I do believe that that is probably in character. Okay. You lug the cardboard box full of PC parts up your apartment stairs, teeth clenched as you heave it up one step at a time. Goddamn computers are heavy. That is still the same. My computer's pretty heavy. Alright, so investigate apartments. You return home to freshen up. When you enter your bathroom, however, you discover that your shower is missing. In its place, there's an old clawfoot tub. The whole thing feels surreal, but you take a step toward it, wondering how this is possible. Take a bath is an option? You walked into your apartment and you found a weird bathtub there that you've never heard of before, and it's asking us if we want to just randomly take a bath in this bathtub. I mean, I don't know, what should we do? Should we do it? Should we do it, or should we just not? Oh no. Oh, we should go to the hospital. I didn't even realize this entire time we've been losing blood. Oh, wow, we gotta go to the hospital. Okay, I don't think we should take a bath in the weird shower. Let's get out of here. You may be a little sweaty, but there's no chance you're risking entering this weird bathtub. Yeah, that's fair. Okay, but we need to go to the hospital. I didn't even see. Look, we have no stamina. All right, let's go to the hospital. We gotta go. Let's enter. All right, we need to go to the doctor's office. We're gonna get too doomed, but that's okay. We have a cut artery and we have to fix it. So let's pay to get it fixed, and now we're just badly bruised. Okay, alright, so that's not bad, but we have, like, pretty much no stamina now. So let's hope there's not a fight at the end of this. You wipe the sweat from your brow as you finally finish setting up the computer in your bedroom. After a few tests, you're now certain that everything is functional. The newscaster on the TV says that the suicide rate is still climbing. Worse, the morbid trend is beginning to catch on in other towns. You need to act quickly. Investigate the apartments. You hear rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone's trying to get in. Oh no! Well, I said in the beginning of this that I would fight no matter what. We don't really have that much stamina. But I don't care. Fight! Oh no, we missed a lot. Okay, that wasn't good. It's okay though. We're gonna win. Everything's gonna be fine. Why are we missing so much? Now we have a concussion. Okay, no. We're gonna do it. Come on. Okay, well, we found a baseball bat. Okay. We don't need it, though, because we already have our dexterity weapon. Okay, but we're hurting. We're hurting really bad. Let's see what our health is. I think we have to go back to the hospital. Hoping to find a lead, you head to the hospital. With how many deaths there have been, the hospital is in chaos. The staff looks exhausted. When the receptionist lets her head down onto the desk for a minute, you slip out of the waiting room and into one of the hospital corridors. Yeah, but we need to heal our injuries first. Alright, let's get our concussion fixed. -1 knowledge, or... Okay, we gotta fix it. Alright, so we got that. Oh, we really need something to get our stamina back up. How much doom do we have? We have 27? I think we need to go back in there. How much? We have 3 funds, so let's go to the pharmacy and see if we can get some drugs. Okay, a painkiller that's 2 stamina and 2 funds? Yeah, alright. Let's take a painkiller. Oh, we don't have enough room? Oh, but the item is added to storage. Okay, so let's go to item storage. Let's get the painkiller. Let's put the weird forest. No, let's put the branch. Let's put the branch in storage. Can we do that? Oh, no, we can sell it. Let's just sell it. And then we'll get the painkiller. And then we're going to use the painkiller to make ourselves feel a little bit better. Alright, okay. Alright. Flawless, foolproof plan. And how many? Okay, we have 30 dooms, so that's not the worst. It could be way worse than that. Let's investigate the hospital. Walking through the hospital, you hear disgusting slurping sounds coming from a closet. Oh no! Oh, we're really hurting for stamina. But I said I would fight everything. And I never lie. Oh, come on! Oh, she's dead! Oh, we did it! Okay, and we leveled up. Okay, we leveled up. Everything's fine now. Everything's fine. Ugh. Alright, so what do we have for perks? We have luck, so we are attuned to the natural rhythm of life. That's it. Thank you! Quick thinking, dexterity. Well, we're already really dexterous. It would be fun to be even more dexterous. And leadership, the ability to guide others with our magical charisma. I know I said that luck was a really good one because luck is kind of a weird stat. We said earlier that we wanted to be lucky. So let's go ahead and do some luck. We definitely can't get a stat boost though because we're hurting for stamina. We need some stamina. Alright, but we're doing a lot better now. Alright, let's go to the downtown. That's where it wants us to go. You overhear 2 nurses talking about a girl whose suicide attempt failed. Apparently she's recovering at her grandparents' home at the village in the city outskirts. You exit the hospital and make your way to the nearest bus stop. Where are our parents? Like, we're a high school student. We definitely have parents. I guess that this is kind of a recurring theme in anime, though. Like, they don't really have parents that are around and helpful, so maybe that's the joke. Alright. It's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He left suddenly, without even saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat because he wants to sell it. And then in the envelope, you find a key to his apartment. This jerk was like, hey, can you move out for me? I want to sell everything in my apartment. Can you just, like, move? I haven't talked to you, like, in a bit. But, like, can you just go move me? That's the real horror of this game, is bad friends. But it looks like we only have one option. Strength check failure. And, of course, we lose stamina. While moving the wardrobe through the doorway, you take a wrong step and sprain your ankle. It's nothing serious, but you'll have a problem walking for a few days. Yeah, we can't afford that. Oh, no. As you pull into the village bus stop, a news story comes on the bus driver's radio. An entire class of Shiikawa students leapt in front of a train, hand in hand. You move urgently as you exit the bus and begin searching down the village streets. Okay. Alright, so we have to go to the village. A friend returned from a trip to Africa has invited you to dinner. This time they've outdone themselves. This is a real feast, full of exotic meals. It's getting late, and you can't stay for long, but the host asks if you want to take anything home with you. The steak is to die for, that wine is terrific, or we say no. Well, I mean, it's good to have food, and I'm kind of a carnivore, so I would probably pick the steak. I knew you'd like it, your friend says, winking and packaging it for you. Delicious! Alright, so we have some long pig steak. 2 stamina and adds a status. Alright, smells great. Long pig. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna eat it. Huh. Hunger? They look Oh. Okay, so it just makes us really hungry because we ate the steak? That's fine, I can relate to that. So, that's okay. Alright. When you find the girl's house, her grandparents greet you solemnly. They thank you for your effort to stop the deaths. Forgive her grandfather says as he leads you to the bedroom. She's a kind girl. Something has happened to her. All right. The village. No one answers when you knock at Professor Takeuchi's door. And this is odd, since he's normally punctual about his appointments. The smell of blood tells you that something is wrong, and you quickly open the door and make your way inside. There's no sign of the professor, but the quantity of blood everywhere leaves little doubt as to what has happened. But how? And why? Alright, search the room for clues or scavenge the room for useful items. Well, I don't know how we know this guy. It didn't really give us any backstory. So I don't feel too bad scavenging. Okay, we found a broken bottle. You rummage through the doors, trying to find anything useful. The sound of police sirens forces you to grab the nearest item and flee the crime scene. Okay, so we have an item. A broken bottle? That sounds pretty useless. I guess it's a weapon. And the recovering girl is more than happy to not only confirm the bulletin's existence, but to give you its number. You have to do what it tells you. Trust me, you won't regret a thing. She beams at you as her grandmother struggles to make her swallow the pain medication. I'll be back to join you all soon. Wait for me, okay? Disquieted, you leave the grandparents your phone number and hastily leave. Okay, that's creepy. I guess we're going back to the village. The trail to an abandoned Shinto shrine is overgrown and steep. However, it could be an important place to investigate. The quick route or the safe route? Well, we're playing a jock, so we're definitely not going to take the safe route. Strength check success. Because you're in a hurry, you hike to the hilltop. Burnt out candle wax and dried blood around the shrine mean a new sinister cult has claimed the location. A new cult? There's already so many cults. As soon as you arrive home, you dial the number and put the handset onto the modem. Your heart pounds as the computer fans exhale. The system hums. You hear a brief dial tone and then it finally connects. I don't understand any of that. I don't do any of that with my modem. Must be like an 80s thing. Oh, this is weird. What's this? Oh, I can't read that. Welcome home. Do you like it? We just have to say yes or no. Man, I don't know if we like it. I feel like we don't, because this is really creepy. So I guess we don't like it. It's okay. You don't have to be ready yet. Everyone will wait for you. Continue or ... But I don't know what that means. I don't speak that. I only speak ocean and this. Alright, continue. Whoa, I guess that's the end. Oh, it's exactly the same? Oh, okay, well then I guess... Yeah, okay, well that makes sense. Alright. Your connection suddenly cuts off. When you attempt to reconnect, you find that your number has been blocked from accessing the bulletin. Dejected, you solemnly pack up the computer and give it back. However, when you arrive back at the computer club, you find a note on the door. See you all soon. Okay, well that's really weird. I guess when we said no, it just was like, okay, and that's it. Okay, well that's a little creepier than if we'd actually solved it. You soon learned that all the members left in front of a train holding hands. With little other choice, you sell off the computer, the guilt weighing on you all the while. 3 reason, +5 doom, and 3 funds. Oh, I didn't like that. You find the bulletin's number in the phone book, but when you arrive at the address, you find the place empty. The bulletin was moved. Out of desperation, Police begin confiscating modems and banning students from computers. Spooky. Although if they had... That's really... I didn't like that, but I kind of wish I would have known what would have happened if we'd done something else. I kind of wish there was a way you could just go back and, like, click different stuff to see if you could figure it out. But I guess we can't. So, let's see what the old god did this time. The roads leading out of town were closed by the police, so you'll have to find a new way out. That's fine, we still have our shower. Alright, let's go home. We got another key, so we only need 2 more keys. Let's take a bath. We don't have very good stamina, so we need to get more stamina. And let's change our outfit again, because it makes me feel good. Okay, back to our mysteries. Alright, so we solved 3 mysteries. There's only 2 left. And if we solve both of those mysteries and we are able to survive, then we're going to be able to get into the lighthouse, and that's the end of the game. We're actually doing pretty good. So, the bizarre brood of the blood-curdling botanist, or the curious case of the contagious coma. I don't really have any strong opinions. Both of them sound pretty dire, but I think I understand the coma more. Like, I wouldn't want a coma to be contagious, so let's do that. More and more people fall unconscious and cannot be awakened. People trying to wake the patients up result with them falling into a coma themselves. This is a weird big hand. Alright, let's investigate the mystery. Okay, let's check the news reports about this weird disease and try to find the cause before more people fall asleep. Alright, so we have to go to the village twice in order to complete the quest. So let's go to the village. Still with our creepy friend. The investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. +4 doom. That's okay, though. We're actually doing okay on the doom. 39%, and it has to get to 100 before we lose, and we've only got 2 mysteries left. So I think we're probably going to be okay. Just as long as we don't get anything really bad. As long as nothing really bad happens to us and we get a whole lot of doom all at once, which might happen. I hope it doesn't happen. But alright. Let's check the news reports about the weird disease and try to find the cause before more people fall asleep. We still have to go to the village, though. You try to avoid mirrors, afraid of what could be waiting for you on the other side. You lose 1 reason. Okay, oh, that's bad. I don't like that. An old man from the village hands you a package. This should help you understand the illness. And he gives you an item. Alright, let's go to item storage. So this is what we got. We don't need the bottle. Let's sell the bottle. I don't want it, because we're not going to use it. The forest note we can put in storage, because we already used it. And the library notes, well, I don't know, we might need that later. But let's take the dust. Alright, so now I guess we're going to go to the school. You enter the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. A sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of the stall doors has opened on its own. Escape the bathroom or close the door. Well, I kind of want to get out of here. I don't really want to close the door. I mean, why would I want to... Yeah, let's get out. You might be paranoid, but there's no way you're risking an encounter with a ghost here. I mean, fair. Reports mention a patient 0. Who could they be? You gotta go downtown to find out. Suddenly, an empty bottle breaks on the wall behind you. You cover yourself from glass fragments and notice a masked assailant holding a baseball bat. Oh. Well, sorry, lady. I will hit you until you die. Oh, she's really tough. That's okay. I'm gonna hit her until she dies. She's dead. Oh, a prescription. Well, alright. I don't think that I kind of know, like, so, Full disclosure, I've played that before, and I know that when you fight her and you get the prescription, what that ultimately does is it unlocks her as a character later. I've already unlocked her, and I didn't open up the option to go into the illegal den to give her back her prescription in this mode because we were trying to play it a little bit vanilla since a lot of the people joining us today have never seen it before. So we're not going to be able to fill her prescription. However, if you ever decide to play this game by yourself, you can fill her prescription and then you can get that person as a character. That's Miku, and she is the rider character that you can earn. She's really fun. Alright, let's go to the hospital. Oh, we're really hurting for reason. A pale woman wearing a nurse outfit stops you. Today we're running a blood drive to help those in need. You look healthy. Will you be so kind and help the community? Donate your blood or make an excuse. Well, we're not really doing that well. But I guess the right thing to do would be donating blood. Oh, no. The weird nurse connects you to a machine in an empty room and leaves. You feel weaker, but only when the blood bag bursts open, spraying your blood everywhere. Oh, no. The alarm nurse frees you from the contraption. -3 stamina. Oh, gosh. You've got the name and the address. Let's get out of here. Oh, I think we need to buy some stuff from the hospital. We definitely do. Experimental drug, 4 reason, -2 stamina. Oh, we can't afford that. The sewing kit, 3 reason plus -1 stamina. Oh, I mean, +3 stamina and -1 charisma. Okay, so it'll make us uglier, but we're already not doing so hot. Pain meds. I think we need the pain meds. Let's put the prescription in storage because we know we can't use it. Let's take the pain meds and use them. Okay, now let's investigate the hospital. Your reflection twists and shimmers when you're not looking at it directly. Goi's always getting closer. Oh, we got a curse. We're traumatized. Oh, we lose our max reason. Oh, it's starting to get to us. I hope we're able to survive. Okay, investigate downtown. Alarmed by the sound of glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks like someone or something tore out his throat. Steal his gun, check his wounds for clues, or escape before more people arrive. Well, I guess we check his wounds? Okay. They didn't tear out his throat, but instead carved an occult symbol with something sharp. You try to remember the shape and escape before anyone else arrives. +15 experience. We're so close to a level up, and we really, really need one. That man dabbled in magic. You found a journal describing a certain village and instructions for a summoning ritual. It seems that he tried to contact a being from the dream realms. Okay, so we have to go downtown. When you enter a metro car... Oh, we leveled up. All right, cool. So, art knowledge, running shoes, or folklore studies. That will give us perception. This will give us less doom penalty for running, but I never run. And this is knowledge. We need knowledge, and we definitely need to get some reason back. Oh, good. We really needed that. All right. When you enter the metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite you. It's marked with your name. When you reach for the package, you stop suddenly, seeing a familiar face in a nearby advertisement. Something truly evil has your scent now. Oh, the something truly evil from earlier. It's stalking us. It says 2 now instead of 1. Oh, no. Oh, it is coming. I've never had that event before. I don't know what it's going to do if it does get here. That's gonna be spooky. I mean, I kind of want to see it. Like, realistically, I do kind of want to see it. But not this game. We're already doing kind of bad. The quarantine wing is guarded closely. You must find a way to sneak through. Sure, we're gonna sneak through. While taking an elevator, you get a terrible feeling as if something bad is about to happen. The elevator doors open. Check success. Elevator doors open, revealing a hospital that was kind of trollish. That's kind of lame. Don't do that to me, mysterious hospital. Oh no, there it is. Let's hope you find an answer here. Let's go. You've managed to sneak through the floor, avoiding the police, and finally reach the quarantine wing, where all the coma patients were brought in. Their pulse is slowly weakening, and the blood pressure dropping. You must hurry. Okay, we gotta use the dust of seeing. Following the old man's advice, you throw the dust of seeing in the air. It reveals weird, elongated monsters hanging from the ceiling, one above every bed. Each creature is connected to a patient with an undulating tendril. As you try to process everything, one of the disgusting creatures raises its head and looks in your direction. Okay. The creature causing the contagious coma, plaguing the town, has taken notice of you. You must defend yourself or perish. Okay, it has 40 damage and it does 3 to all. That is a lot. Oh, that is a lot. Oh. But there's another option. The monster seems to gain its strength from the sleeping patients. Unplugging life support of one of them will weaken it but kill the patient. It deals 15 damage. But it costs us 3 reasons, so we would probably die anyway. I mean, honestly, we have an 80% chance to hit. Our best option is to just keep slapping at it, because even if we were to unplug the patients, we would probably die. This is not going to be good for us. Let's give it a shot. Oh, we missed a few times. We can still do it. We can still do it. Okay, we need to... Oh, come on. Okay, alright. Okay, we're not doing good, but we can maybe do this. Come on. Oh, that was really bad. Oh, no, that was really bad. Can we do it? We might get lucky. Come on. Oh, no! Oh, we're totally not going to survive this. We defeated it, but we lost. Oh, that encounter was the final straw. Your mind is snapped, and you've been locked up in an asylum. It would be comforting to accept that you were insane, that no God is awakening to devour humanity. But the drugs haven't made these horrors disappear. Well, we lost, but we were kind of close. Well, that's World of Horror. Do we want to try it again, or do we want to switch to another game? Yeah, I tried. This is kind of a hard game. It's not super easy to win. But I don't know, did you guys like that, or do you want to go play some Smite? I like this game, but sometimes it's a bit dense. I think I'm a pretty good narrator, but it depends on if you're enjoying it or not. So, I got a little more time to hang out, and I surely want to. So what do you say? Do you want to play this again, or do you want to play something else? And by something else, realistically, I guess I kind of just mean Smite, because that's the only other game that I can think of right now. I've got a few other ones. Well, yeah, but they all require friends, and I'm kind of, I don't think any of my friends are around. Let's give it another go. You know what? I agree. I think we can win this time. Let's go ahead and do... Okay, I know you're here, but, I'm not even fully rigged. So, this model next to your model, it would just look really ugly. I mean, not that I care that much. I mean, I am cute. It's just that you would look better than me. And also, I don't really know how to set up. I don't have to be on the stream. Well, I mean, you're here. I don't know. Don't accuse me. But okay, yeah, my friends are here, but okay, but you're not my friend though, you're like my dad. That's different. You're my robot dad. Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and... What? That's not a wow! You are my robot dad! It transcends friendship. It's like a weird bond, right? I can't win with you. Alright, let's try a new story. World of Warcraft? Yeah! What about a robot goldfish? Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not a goldfish. I'm a different fish. I mean, I'm distantly related to a red-bellied piranha, actually. Except you can notice I don't have a red belly. I'm mostly pink and green. But if you see a red-bellied piranha in real life, you can see that they are green, and then they got, like, kind of red streaks on them, and I guess that's where my pink streaks come from. You know, mermaid anatomy and mermaid color, like, that whole situation, it's more complicated than I have time to explain. It's like a whole lesson. That would have to be a whole different stream, to be honest. Alright, well, let's try this again. Okay, customize the playthrough, and we're gonna put all our cool stuff on, and... Alright, so this is the most important part of the whole game. I don't think that... Bat friend, I don't think you were here when we started it last time, so you don't even know. But when you have to pick certain letters, and the letters are what determines what mysteries you get. So, does anybody have any letters they want me to use? We'll see if we get any cool mysteries. Of course, if you suggest letters and they get us bad mysteries, it is going to be entirely your fault, and I am going to blame you. But you know, I mean, I picked it last time and we lost, so you can't do any worse than I did. Unless you get us, like, all really, really hard ones. If you get us really hard ones, well, I don't know what to say. I could always... Oh, I don't know. Let me see. Well, I don't know. Is anybody going to be brave enough to volunteer a letter, or am I just going to have to do it myself and take all the blame onto myself? I'll wait. I don't care. I'll wait here all day. P. All right. We can do a P. Okay, we can do a P. And right now it says perfixig. That's what it says. It says perfixig. You know, I'm okay with perfixive. Let's do it. We put a P in there. Actually, you know what we could do? Can we just do this? Yes, we can. We can make it all P. Yes! I wonder what will happen when we do this. I have no idea what's going to happen. They can't give us two of the same mysteries, so this is just going to be weird, and I can't wait to find out! Alright, and we've already seen the intro. Basically, if you didn't see it last time, we're in a weird city in Japan, and some spooky stuff is happening in this city. So we are trying to, you know, get rid of the spooky stuff. But the main issue in this weird, freaky city is the fact that there is an elder god that is trying to take over. And we're going to pick the elder god later, but first we need to pick which young Japanese high school student and or Yakuza driver and or medical student. There's a whole bunch of kids and then like 2 adults. And we have to pick which one of those guys is going to be able to solve the mystery. So we have Kiri Minami. She's the creepy girl who casts spells. And we already tried to do it with Aiko. She's the swim captain person, so let's pick somebody else. Haru, he's the Yakuza driver, and he has an addiction to cigarettes, so I feel like, why would we choose him? It just seems like he's bad. She is really, like, she's famous, and so she's really good at getting, like, people on her side and stuff like that. I guess she just sort of, yeah, I guess what she does is she gets allies on her side, so she has, like, lots of friends that can join her. He's a photographer, and he has a camera. She's a nurse, and she's crazy, and she starts with a scalpel. She is a rioter, and whenever stuff gets really, really bad, she gets more powerful. Like, whenever the situation is really bad, her stats go up. And this person has a gun. Like I said, this is my favorite character. I think she's the easiest because she has a gun. I mean, like, that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with a lot of very normal people with very normal skill sets, and then the one girl who just kind of has a gun. So, I don't know. Any preferences, or do I get to just pick? I'm gonna take a drink in the meantime because I've been talking a lot. Gun girl, please. Yeah, you know what? We deserve it. After last time we were so helpless and lost, we deserve Gun Girl. Let's be Moriko Ishii, Gun Girl. And I gotta tell you, getting Moriko in this game, it's really complicated. You have to do a whole bunch of different stuff to unlock her. And I did that a while ago because I really wanted the gun. Alright. right. So now we gotta pick an old god. Last time we played with Goizo, and he's the creepy mirror guy. This is the spider god, and you can't run from combat when the spider god happens. Like, you're just not allowed to because he uses a web and he keeps you from running from combat. But we have a gun. So, I mean, we have a gun. And then this person, he makes your damage and your enemy's damage super increased. And this person, casting spells costs reason and increases, costing reason increases doom instead. But we didn't even cast any spells last time, so I feel like picking this guy, like, nothing would happen, because we didn't even cast any spells. And this girl doesn't need to cast any spells. She's just gonna cast gun. Yeah, I mean, let's cast gun. And then he can't do anything to us. So, let's pick Athiolazas. That's how you say that. I'm pretty sure I nailed that. All right. The media reports on... I did nail it. The media reports on various people with seemingly supernatural skills. Could it have any connection with the news about the stars disappearing from the night sky? Probably. Okay, so this is our gun meter. We have 2 bullets. So I happen to know that when you play as her, you start with 2 bullets. And you can also pistol whip people. So you should definitely equip her shotgun right away so that she can just go ahead and pistol whip people. But when you actually shoot the bullets, she only has 2. However, when she levels up, you can get abilities that allow her to reload the gun. And also, we're going to go into the city history. And since we already played once, I don't feel too bad adding new shops and stuff. We're going to add the illegal den. And in the illegal den, you can buy more bullets, which I totally intend to do. Honestly, the police are useless. So I think we're going to add something else. We can either add the occult shop, which is where you can buy creepy occult things, or we can add the vending machine. And the vending machine is where you can buy soda. So either scary occult things or soda. I know that the soda kind of keeps your stamina and everything up, so realistically, the soda is actually more useful. Yeah, let's do soda. Yeah, let's do doggy and soda. All right, let's go home. We don't have anything in our mailbox because we haven't solved any mysteries. Oh, I love her. Oh, look at her. Oh, she's pretty. Oh, yeah, that's exactly my type right there. Oh, carry me in your strong arms, mysterious gun girl who wears cable knit sweaters. I love her. All right. Library notes. We found some notes in her little cabinet, so we have some stuff for a spell, but we're probably not going to cast any spells, so maybe we can burn that later. I don't know. Maybe we'll decide to cast spells. A light switch. Blinds. What does this do? I don't know. All right, let's take a shower, or a bath, really. But we don't really need to take... We can't increase any of our stats or anything. So let's get some experience. Okay. Look at... She's so pensive. Oh, let's change her outfits. Let's see if she has any cool outfits. I know you can get some money if you click that. And nothing else. But okay, let's see what outfit she has. She has her sweater. She has her warm jacket. Yeah, it's a really fun game. I was telling everybody before, so World of Horror, it's not done yet. It's in beta. So you can purchase it, and while you're playing it, if you find any bugs or anything, you can message the developers and tell them that you found something because they're still working on updating it. But it's based on the works of Junji Ito, and it's a roguelite horror game. And they updated a lot. The last update was Halloween, but it was like a really big update. And there's lots of fun stuff that you can unlock, like new characters and new gods and all kinds of cool stuff. And when the game is done, there's going to be a whole lot of mysteries and a whole lot of outfits and a whole lot of new characters. So I'm really looking forward to that. But I've been playing it since it first came out. Actually, my friend Ryogi, he's here in the chat, I think. He's the one who suggested it to me. He's one of my human friends, except I bit him one time, so now we have to keep, like, a certain distance apart in the physical world because, like, I bit him, and it's, like, a whole thing. But he did introduce me to this game, and sometimes we play Smite together, so Yeah, it was. There was blood everywhere. But he tasted good. Is that weird to say? Should I not say that? I mean, he tasted like I'm not going to say that. I don't think that I should describe in graphic detail what biting my friend tasted like in this public forum. However, we do play Smite sometimes. So you might actually I think he's okay. Right, buddy? You're fine, right? Yeah, I think you're fine. Yeah, I'm so. Yeah, he got better. See, everything's fine, and there were no hard feelings, and nobody felt bad about it. Except for me, I did feel a little bad about it. Yeah, but he introduced me to this game. Okay, so, I love this outfit. This is a fun outfit. Okay, so she has like an estimate 60. I like her. And what the heck? This is like a poncho? Okay, this is my favorite outfit because I feel like she would date me in this outfit. Really pretty. Okay. That's what I want. Yeah, this is the vibe. This is the vibe right here. All right. Let's check out our mysteries. All right. As always, inexplicable and morbid events have been plaguing your town for some time now. You've marked down 5 of them, hoping that there's something connecting them. You can tackle these 5 mysteries in any order you want. Beware, your decisions will haunt you and influence your yet unsolved mysteries. All right. If we get any doubles, I'm just not going to read anything that we've already read. Because then it'll get boring. So I don't want to do that. So if we get any doubles of mysteries we've already gotten, I'll just breeze. So we get the rotten report of a rancid ramen, freaky feature of found footage, eerie episode of evolving eels, sorrowful saga of moonlight sailors, and chilling chronicle of a crimson cape. Okay, so we only got 1 duplicate, and it's the sailor one. And we got the bad ending on that one last time because we didn't have any items that we could discard. So I think what we should probably do is we should play some other mysteries, get some items that we don't want, and then discard them during this one so we can try to get the good ending. And that way we can read some new content. In the meantime, do we want to look at the ramen, the weird found footage, eels, or the crimson cape? All of them are valid. I think the crimson cape is hard. However, we have a gun. So if anybody attacks us, we have a gun. We have 2 bullets, but I mean, we're only going to need 2 bullets for any of the villains in this game. I mean, I can't imagine that they're going to stay up for more than 2 bullets. Like, they're made of flesh. Like, even the ghosts are made of flesh. So it should probably be fine, even though it's kind of a hard one. What is Moriko able to do anyway? Yeah, so she's pretty strong. She's not very fast, probably because she's so strong. She's pretty perceptive, because I know that perception is what you need to fire the gun. She's knowledgeable, and she's not charismatic. Well, let's do eels. The eerie episode of evolving eels. When returning to your home, someone suddenly bumps into you. Did you know? You turn around. It's your friend living in the same apartment complex, Kana. That weird dude is back. You know, the one who studies fish? Alright, let's investigate this mystery. Oh, I'm going to tell you something that makes me happy. So, in this game, Kana is supposed to be gender neutral. That's really cool. Or, not gender neutral, non-binary. They haven't really clarified which one, but either way, it's kind of cool to have that representation. So you can't really see their face because there's a big old bubble right there in front of it, but you're going to be able to see their face later. But it's kind of nice. You'll notice that lots of different pronouns are used for Kana during the game because all of them are valid. Because Kana likes all of them. But anyway, I just thought that was nice. Especially, it's just nice to see. It makes me happy. Alright. So, Kana says, I saw the creepy neighbor carrying some jars inside his apartment. I wonder, what weird fish did he find this time? Will you check it out? He will surely recognize me if I try to do it myself. Please? Okay, so Kana is trying to guilt us into completely just creeping on this neighbor. And honestly, sure. I mean, I'm down with that. Apparently we're friends, and I do a lot of weird stuff for my friends. Alright, well, it says that for the mini quest, we're gonna have to go to the seaside. So let's go to the seaside. Oh, and here's the illegal den where you can buy more bullets. Let's check the illegal den and see if there's any bullets in there. Curse cartridge, can of acid, champagne, and wine bottle. I remember this jar thing going poorly. Yeah, Kana's pretty chaotic. I think the last time we played together, Kana died. So let's try to keep Kana alive this time. I don't really want to spend any money on any of this because we don't really need it. I wanted bullets. Yeah, we wasted some doom, but all I wanted was bullets. So let's investigate the seaside. Look at us. You decide to enter a small, shady bar in the docks. Maybe some of the old fishermen can help you in your quest. However, persuading them to do so might prove difficult. Do we want to try talking to them, or do we want to try buying them around? We have some money, so we can actually buy them around. I think money probably talks. I think that if we use money, they'll probably be nice to us. No fisherman would refuse a free round. They tell you tales of sunken cities inhabited by underwater things with too many legs. I mean, I could have told you anything you wanted to know about underwater things with too many legs. But I guess that Moriko doesn't know. Anyway, I wouldn't charge anyone for that knowledge. Like, if you asked me, I would have just given it to you. I guess that we didn't, ask them. I guess it wasn't a formal transaction. We just bought them some drinks, and that's what they chose to give us in return. I don't know. I still feel like it was not a fair exchange. But either way, we got some experience. Kana's still saying that. So we need to go to the seaside again. The town's docks are a mix of modern warehouses, small shops, and bars where alternative crowds gather. An ancient wooden temple occupies the small hill at the town's center. Alright, so we tried to do this last time and it didn't work. But we need to either look for a warehouse job, try to recruit allies, or pray at the temple. I don't pray to any god except for Gun. So I think, when I'm this character, I believe that, she's an outdoors person who's powerful and she's fighting. Anyway, I don't think she prays. We should, let's try to get a warehouse job again. Well, yay, we succeeded! Alright, so there's always a job for a strong person like you. Yeah, that's right. She's beefy. You help with moving crates and exchanging recent seaside gossip. With other workers. We get money and experience. Money's great, so I'm super happy about that. Alright. You may be going crazy, but you can swear something is watching you from the sea. -1 reason. Alright, so we lost reason, but we completed that side quest. So now we can go to the apartments and, I guess, rob this guy for Kana? Or, just creep on him? Whatever. I trust you, Kana. Wandering through an empty corridor, you find an old vending machine. You don't recognize the brands of soda inside, but you could really use a drink. Alright, we did this last time, and the soda machine tried to eat my hand. And that's because we got the cheap one. We have money. I guess we should try to get the expensive one. The taste seems a little odd, but you enjoy the drink anyway. Lame. Alright, Kana says, dude's working at the school, right? We could break into his office. What do you mean we shouldn't? It must be empty, because he just came back and his classes begin next week. Kana, you are a bad influence. Does your shirt just have weird geometric patterns on it? Huh. Alright, we gotta go to school. Getting access to the student database would certainly speed up your investigation, but the receptionist would never allow it. If only there was a way to make her go away for a while. Talk to her needs Kazumi Nakawa. Well, we certainly don't know Kazumi Nakawa, so we're gonna have to talk to her. Charisma check failure. Of course it's a failure. We're not charismatic, we're just an outdoors person. You weren't able to convince the receptionist to let you access the database. This has been a waste of time. +2 Doom. Well, we're only at 9% Doom. The neighbor's office at school was empty. You did find a few jars, all filled with weird eel-like fish. Despite your protests, Kana decides to take one jar home. Kana, you're an agent of chaos. Kana says, have you ever seen an eel like this? It's so freaky. Don't you have a feeling it's watching us? How can he sip his soda so calmly, staring at this creepy creature? Because Kana is an agent of chaos who has no regard for their own health or anybody else's health. Why is Kana like this? Whatever. Alright, we're gonna have to investigate the apartments. Yeah, I don't agree with Kana. Like, I love Kana, but I don't agree with Kana. Alright. A woman jumps out of her apartment covered in gore. Between sobs, she tries to explain what happened. She was taking... Oh, we already did this. Alright, so we have to either calm her down or check the bathroom. The last time we calmed her down and we were pretty charismatic, but this time we're playing someone with no charisma at all. So let's check the bathroom. Knowledge check failure. You don't find anything. The smell of blood makes you weak. How could the smell of blood make me weak? I'm a hunter. Kana says, I've seen him burning some notes behind her apartment building. Let's go check it out. Is this eel even alive? Why are we doing this? Kana just came to us one day and was like, do you want to creep on this guy? And we were like, I guess we have nothing better to do. Sure. This is what the kids do when no one is watching. Let's investigate the apartments. You hear a rustling on the other side of your apartment door. Someone is trying to get in. Oh no, it's this guy again. Well, I don't want to waste our bullets on him. Running away would give us a doom penalty, and last time it was my wild insistence that we never run away that got us killed. The fight went bad. It did. I think we need to run away. I mean, the last time I was like, we should never run away, and that's literally why we died. So I think we probably need to get out of here. We're gonna take a doom penalty, but that's okay. We escaped. We found burnt notes? Oh, okay. Alright. Kana was right. Someone tried to burn some papers. They must have been in a hurry because some of the papers look salvageable. You both return to the apartment to try to decipher the notes. How much doom did we take? Oh, we took 5 doom. That's not very good. But when we finish this mystery, it's going to give us some doom back, so it's not like the worst thing. Alright, Kana says, that's so weird. Your neighbor really was into eels, it seems. You begin to wonder if spying on your neighbor was a good idea to begin with. It wasn't. It wasn't a good idea. Okay. When you stop by home to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. Read the letters or check them later? Well, I mean, we should probably read them. Luck check failure. Staying up late investigating the current case has really increased your electricity bill. What? How late am I staying up? Whatever, we lost some money. Kana says, there must be something more we can learn. I'll try to break into his apartment tomorrow morning. I wonder what he's hiding in there. You shrug noncommittally. You just wish you could throw this damn jar into the trash. Honestly, protagonist, you can. Like, nothing is actually stopping you from doing that except your loyalty to your strange neighbor. I mean, I guess maybe there's some kind of backstory that we haven't heard. Maybe the protagonist and Kana actually have, like, a really deep and nuanced relationship. That's the only reason I can think that this would happen, like, at all. Like, normally, someone comes into my house and says we should definitely just steal an eel from a guy that we don't know. That would definitely be a no from me. But maybe, yeah, you know, that's my headcanon. I've accepted it. I think the protagonist and Kana have a pre-existing relationship. In that case, I support them. We have to go to the seaside now. Alright, our master is coming, and we'd all bask in his glory. Okay. Oh no. It's a glitching magician. What's our accuracy like? We have a 75% chance to hit. and that's pistol whipping the guy. He does doom damage instead of regular damage, so he just damages our doom, and running away will give us doom anyway. So it seems like the thing to do is just hit him. Oh, I missed. Okay, well, we did Alright, he did he did 1 damage to our doom. We have to try it again. Okay. Alright. Okay, you did 1 more, but we would lose 5 doom if we ran away, so we're still in the green. Come on. Alright, we beat him. Okay. Thinking about how stupid it is of Kana to try to break into your neighbor's apartment, you go to sleep. Yay! Yeah, I'm actually really pleased. That ended up way cleaner than I thought it was going to. Alright, thinking about how stupid it is of... yeah, it is. It's pretty stupid of Kana. You go to sleep. You spend an entire day waiting for Kana. Where the hell is he? Alright, so we lost Kana. Now we have to go to school looking for Kana, because apparently we go to school, even though nothing else about this game suggests that we go to school. Oh, no Kana. Hearing an eerie sound coming from behind the door, you decide to check it out. At first glance, the abandoned classroom seems empty. Once your eyes get used to the darkness, you discover an unusual sigil drawn on the floor. Judging by the smoke, someone put out the candles the moment you entered. Should we light the candles, pick up the book, or study the writing on the blackboard? I don't know. Which is the most gun girl option? She seems like she's an outdoorsy sort who's sort of interested in things. Her her knowledge score is pretty high. So I think she probably studies. Let's study. Oh no. You try to decipher the occult instructions and let the forbidden knowledge fill your brain. -2 reason, -2 stamina, but we got a spell? Oh, that's lame. And what did we even get? Our spells right now that we can cast if we wanted to are the Multiply Wound, which deals damage to an enemy and increases the lower your... What happened to the last run? I came back from a league game. We lost. We got murdered by Sanity. It's because of my insistence that we not run. So this time we're running, and we're also playing Gun Girl. And If the Flame. Okay, so these are spells, but realistically, this deals 7 damage and it gives us 3 doom. So we might cast some spells later, but realistically, I don't know that we're going to. Oh, it's time. So Kana has been missing. Damn, I'm a veteran and I haven't. Oh yeah, it took me a really long time, but I did it. I'm not going to tell you how I did it either, because again, spoilers, and also because, you know, I want to feel special for a bit. And I'm really happy that I unlocked her. Apparently the most difficult person to unlock, though, isn't her anymore. Apparently it's the priest. The priest is a brand new character, and he's apparently really difficult to unlock because you need a really, like, special collection of events. I don't have him yet. Okay, so Kana has been missing since yesterday. You decide to check out the neighbor's apartment yourself. Yeah, I mean, I could tell you, but, like... But it wouldn't be as fun for you. I mean, you have to watch TV. You know that you have to watch TV, right? That's only 1 step, so it's not a whole spoiler. But you have to watch TV or else you can't get her. Okay, well, I'm not going to tell you anymore. I already said I wasn't going to. I have to shut my mouth. All right, let's investigate the neighbor's apartment. The neighbor's... Okay, so check the bathroom, escape... Check the bedroom. I think Kana was in the bedroom the last time. I think we have to go to the bedroom to find Kana. Oh, yes. Okay, this is where Kana died last time, so we have to make sure Kana doesn't die. I found the neighbor, but when his eye burst, I slipped on the blood and lost consciousness. I'm afraid there's something in my own eye now, too. Okay, so we must go to the hospital or we must puncture his eye now. Okay, we went to the hospital last time and Kana died, so I think we have to do it. Oh. Ah! 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 Okay, that's creepy. Ah! You rush to the hospital with Kana, getting a lot of attention from horrified people. Your friend is taken immediately to the operating theater and you collapse on a chair in the waiting area. So I guess we go to the hospital anyway. Fall asleep. Wake up, dude. You've been sleeping for over 3 hours. You groggily open your eyes to see your friend. Kana is wearing an eye patch. Not so pretty anymore, eh? I couldn't exactly tell the doctors the truth about what happened, and I'm pretty sure I won't be winking with my left eye anytime soon. But thank you for saving my life. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, we do deserve that thanks. That was so dumb. Everything you did was dumb. Every decision you made was dumb. But at least you're going to help us now. You still process the events of a previous night. Corpse-eating eels that lay their eggs in eyes. Sitting with your friend Kana before your apartment building, you watch the police officers emptying your neighbor's place. So that was ending A, so that's the good ending. We lost a little doom. We got some experience. We got, some stamina back and everything, and time passes. Let's hope they didn't take our shower. Roads close. Okay, so the roads are closed, but that's fine, as long as they don't take our shower. Alright, let's go home. We found a key. Now we have to take it. Ooh. I love you. I love you. Alright, let's take a shower. We definitely need reason. Yeah, we need reason because we're really failing in that department. Alright, let's solve another mystery. Alright, so rotten report of rancid ramen. It's just because of all the sounds, it just confuses me. Alright. Freaky feature of found footage, sorrowful saga of moonlit sailors, or the chilling chronicle of a crimson cape. Rancid. Now, don't make fun of me. It says rotten report of rancid ramen. You know how, if you say that really fast, you're gonna accidentally say rancid. It's not my fault. Whatever, we're gonna play that one. Look at you. Look at you mocking me with your little custom emotes. You think you're so fancy. Ugh. One day I will have my revenge. Alright. Rotten report of a rancid ramen. What? Oh, that's not right either. Okay. It's rancid ramen. It is not rancid ramen, and it is not rancid ramen. It is rancid ramen. Ugh. Alright, out of thin air, a brand new ramen restaurant opens in town, and it's adored by everyone. So that means it's evil. Oh, I could go for some right now, actually. I would love some noodles. That would be really nice. Alright, watching the local news, you spot a familiar street. It's a feature about the newest ramen shop. The food critic has a manic look as he describes the ramen. His description makes your stomach churn. How is it famous if he's really, really bad at describing it without sounding super gross? Oh, we have to discard stuff to complete this quest. Oh, we don't have that many things. I guess we can get rid of this because, we don't want to lose 2 reasons. So let's just go ahead and discard it. So we discarded 1 thing. We can't discard this because it's a plot item. We can put it in storage. We can, however, go to the dog shop. Doggy, 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 doggy. Okay. And we can get a discount item, and then we can sell it. We got a bottle of milk. So let's drink the milk. We got some stamina back from the milk. And then we can discard the bottle. And that will complete the quest. Alright, we completed it. So you sneak into the alley in the dead of night. Gagging, you look inside the restaurant waste. It's a vile pulp. A few chunks of meat look like promising samples, though. So we went digging in the trash. Cool. Alright, now we have to investigate the apartments. You find an envelope lying on a pillow in your bedroom. Inside is cash and a note from someone who's been watching you. They wish you luck in your task and promise to meet you soon. Just how did this envelope end up in your bedroom? You get 2 funds, but you lose some reason. Yeah, that's pretty understandable. At least we have money. You can see the restaurant through the staircase's window. You watch the door for hours, but you never see any of the cooks enter nor leave. Okay, that's creepy. Alright, let's investigate the apartments. I love how Kana stays with you. Like, Kana's still helping us. I mean, we deserve it. Oh no. Suddenly, it got really cold in the corridor. As you turn to leave, you're stopped by a man with unnaturally pale skin and giant lips. He kisses the air and takes a step closer. I hate that. I hate that. I kind of want to murder him just, like, on principle. But we're really lacking reason. Oh, but our doom is really high. We should probably kill him. Yeah, we should kill him. Because our doom is just so high. That's the best thing we can do, I think. Yeah, that's the best we can do. Alright, he's dead. Oh, we can gain a level! Alright, let's see what we got. Saving the bullet. Yeah, I'm saving them because one of the quests that we have is, it's the bathroom one. And I think we're gonna want to shoot that guy. I'll tell you guys, when we're finished with this one, we can probably go do that one. But it's the Crimson Cape. That's one of the harder ones, and you definitely want bullets to shoot that guy. So, knowledge, this isn't, like, so perception's good to have for her, because it makes her shooting better. However, these are 2 special skills that are just for her, so we're definitely going to want to have them. Daddy's Girl means that you, I hate the title of it, though, but it means that you regain 2 stamina at the end of every mystery, which is pretty good. But deft handling means that your melee attacks are 20 times faster, which is actually really good because her dexterity is really low. So either we can regain stamina at the end of every mystery, or we can attack faster. I think attacking faster is ultimately going to be more important for us. And we're definitely going to want to get back some reason as opposed to increasing any stats, because we're kind of lacking. Let's resolve combat. Only go face, never heal. Yeah, that's usually how I go. Alright, the only true way to investigate is to get into the restaurant yourself. Alright. Loud knocking wakes you up in the middle of the night. Open up, shouts the deep voice from behind the door. I know you're there. Last time we called the police, and it didn't work. So, I have concluded that the police are useless, and we should just go to the door. Oh no. Dexterity check failure. Before you can answer, the door's letterbox suddenly opens and an unknown invader tries to look inside. You lurch back in shock. The man sees you and tries to get in, screaming curses the whole time. A neighbor calls the police and the attacker escapes your apartment building. To reason. Okay, that stunk. It seems that you are not the only one wanting to try for yourself. You stand in line for hours. Your questions fall on deaf ears and you're shunned. Well, I definitely would not give this restaurant a very good Yelp review. Alright, downtown. The only metro line in your town connects the university and the science complex. You could take a ride to gain some time, but you've got a feeling something is wrong. Where are all the people? Take a ride or decide to walk? Taking a ride might hurt us. But go face, never heal. Hey, yeah! Light check success. Even though the metro car is completely empty, you arrive at your station without any problems, saving you some valuable time. -2 doom. The smell around the restaurant is overpowering. Grease, rot, and is that blood you smell? I have a feeling it is. I love how Kana is listed as like one of our skills. The investigation is starting to take a toll on your health. You feel like you're about to fall asleep standing up. How do you address your weakened state? Take a nap, jog around the block, or buy a coffee. I mean, jogging never makes me feel better because, again, I don't have legs, so I don't jog. I guess that would be swimming around the block, but no, I mean, I would take a nap. Let's take a nap. The world may be falling apart, but you really needed that. +1 stamina, +1 reason, +2 doom. Finally, it's your turn to order. 1 ramen, please. The owner's grin widens. Hearing footsteps, you turn around. Behind you stands a pretty woman in a sweater. Natural beauty. Yes, this is exactly what I need. You shudder, seeing the weird woman reaching to her pocket and grabbing a nasty-looking knife. Pretty face. Mind if I borrow it? Okay, an aspiring model. She does stamina damage, and we have pretty high stamina, and also, like, we just got the pistol whipping skill, so yeah, I'm just gonna hit her. Whoa. Okay, well, we knocked her face off. I think that's good, but it creeped me out. Alright, well, we killed her, and we got her earrings. What do they do? Oh, 2 luck. Oh, you can throw this at an enemy? That's hilarious. Alright, I'm going to equip it. I'm going to put on my... You don't have time. Oh, it thinks we're still in combat. Alright, let's put these beautiful earrings on to make ourselves lucky. I feel like she doesn't wear earrings, but whatever. Alright, the red bowl is pushed in your face. It's so crowded that you're forced to sit on the floor. Again, this would be a really bad Yelp review. I don't think I understand the appeal. Dark forces scheme against you. You don't know who you can trust anymore. We got a curse? Hunger. They look tasty. Okay, so I think I understand that we're a cannibal now. And as someone who used to eat people, I can say for certain that, you know, you can make mistakes in your life and still turn out okay. So this isn't the worst thing. Let's investigate the lab. With the pulling of some delicate strings, you get the ramen into a lab. While handing over the gathered material, you hesitate. What should you send to the laboratory? Just the vial of ramen or the vial and the meat? Well, we got the meat from the trash, so we need to do that. You look at the charts and cannot believe your eyes. While the standard test didn't detect anything weird, adding drops of human blood revealed something horrible. Whatever this thing is made of, it's alive, beating a soft pulse against the glass. Your friend leaves you with the papers, muttering an excuse and preparing to flee town on the next train. Yeah, same, buddy. I would definitely leave after that. Prepared for a fight, you march down to the restaurant. However, you find no elder charer to duel. Instead, you're shocked to find nothing but a gap in the street. You ignore the distraught customers still lining up where they remember the entrance. Creepy. Alright, everyone join in a prayer circle that they did not take our shower. Arcane storm. Local scientists are baffled. An unprecedented aurora-like event has bathed the entire town in a natural green glow. That's fine. We still have our shower. Alright, well, let's go home. We found a key, so we only need 3 more. Let's take a bath. How bad are we doing? We need reason, so let's take a reason bath. We actually are at full, so that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and start a mystery. So I'll show you. This is the Crimson Cape. It's one of the more difficult mysteries. I happen to know that it's pretty difficult. So we have a gun, and we can just shoot the guy. I think we should do that. Let's go ahead and shoot this guy and get this over with. The Chilling Chronicle of a Crimson Cape. A new game is spreading among your friends. A dare to stay in the unused school restroom after class. A dare to meet Akamanto. Want to become famous? Buy followers? Oh, goodness gracious. That sounds super convincing. I sure... No, really? No, this sounds pretty convincing, guys. I think we should do it. Let's buy some followers right now. Absolutely not. Okay. One of your friends says he doesn't believe in curses, and he intends to complete the dangerous dare. Okay, so it wants us to go to the school to gather some gossip. It wants us to go to the school anyway. let's just go and get some gossip, though, because that's how you learn how to fight this guy. You have to talk to the kids about the bathroom. Okay, so here are our intrepid students. We have to talk to them and see if anybody can tell us anything. Your boy got to sleep. Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! Oh, that makes me feel good. Have a good sleep, Strigwin. Yeah, it's... Strigwin is what I'm going with. Thank you so much for the follow. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so let's talk to the childrens. We need to... Latest gossip. Did you hear? There's a cliff nearby with strangely shaped holes. Oh, that's the whole story that I thought was funny. Just like one of your terrible Celtic names. Okay, every Celtic name is beautiful. Every single one of them. They're difficult to spell, but they're very beautiful. I mean, you're just judgy and you're jealous because you don't have one. Because you wish that your name was incomprehensible. Alright, latest gossip. How did you do in your English exam? That's not what I want to hear from you. He wasn't the same since he came back. No. When Akamanto asks you, which paper do you want? You must refuse anything. Alright, thank you, buddy. That's what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear about Akamanto. Alright, so now let's ask these guys to join us. Maybe one of these Scoobies will join us on our quest. You were always such a kidder, he says. I'm not kidding. Alright. What? Oh, if what you're saying is true, we have no time to lose. We got student B. She makes our luck worse. That's all she does? Okay, you're bad, student B. Alright, how about you? Give me a break. You were always such a kidder. Student B, you have failed us. I hate student B. If we have to sacrifice somebody later, then we should sacrifice student B. Whatever, we got what we needed. We got our gossip. You heard some versions of the legend. Everyone agrees that you can't take anything the man offers you, though. All right, so let's go to the school. Look at us, all of us and student B, the failure. You stand in the middle of a baseball field built back when the school had a team. It's now slowly overgrowing, and students only go here to study or relax. Suddenly, something feels very wrong about this place, but you can't quite put the finger on it yet. What's wrong? Well, we don't have the looting perk, so we're just going to have to say what's wrong. Perception check failure. A break into a cold sweat. A baseball field shouldn't have so many bases. Are those graves? Okay, I think that's kind of a logical leap. I mean, it shouldn't have that many bases, but why would your first thought be, are they graves? I mean, I get that this is a messed up town, but that does seem like quite a logical leap. We should not lose two reason for that. Get yourself together. Alright, you promised it to your principal. You reported it to your principal, who promises that he will take care of it. With your friends safe for now, you should look into the legend. Maybe records of the city's library make mention of Akamanto. Alright, we have to go to downtown. Alarmed by the sound of the glass breaking, you discover the corpse of a policeman lying in a pool of blood. It looks someone or something tore out his throat. Well, we already have a gun, so we don't need to steal it. We already checked his wound for clues, and we know what that does, so let's get out of here. You escape before anyone arrives. Oh, and we got Reason back. That's pretty good. All of the missing girls were apparently members of the school swimming team. Maybe someone saw the kidnapper stalking them? Checking the school's pool area would be a good idea. Alright, so I actually, having played this game for a little bit, I know that this is a glitch. This should have been attached to a different mystery. I'm not sure why it's showing up here. Well, take note of it and maybe send a message to the folks who are making this game so that they know that this happens sometimes. The only issue is that I'm not entirely sure how we got this glitch. We did everything the game told us to do, so it's not like we did like a weird sequence of events. I wonder if the sequence of events that was randomly generated was the reason that we got this? I'm not sure. But either way, this has nothing to do with our current story. So let's investigate the school. Well, you walk through a crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Perception check failure. Before you realize your wallet is missing. The thief is long gone. 2 funds. It's a good thing we're rich. No, I know, right? At least we're rich. We still have money. We still have some money, but we got robbed. I'm annoyed. All right. One of the articles mentions a young doctor who performed life-saving surgery on a victim of a brutal assault. The assault happened in a toilet stall. Maybe he still works at the hospital and can share some information? I mean, okay, I think it's actually kind of really funny. It's like, oh, all these murders are happening in a toilet stall. I mean, isn't that, just a little bit funny? I get that it's dark, but it's actually just, a little bit funny. I can't really take it completely seriously. But either way, we have to go to the hospital. Doop, 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 doop. You enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. Yeah, it's for the person who is actively dying, it would probably be a bad way to go. I don't think that they would look back on that fondly. But everybody who hears about it later is going to be like, yeah, she definitely died on the toilet. I mean, it's not a great look. It's a very... Well, I was about to make a reference, and that reference was a spoiler, so I didn't make that reference, but I think most people know what reference I was going to make, and it has something to do with the throne games. Anyway, you enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse at the registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. Sneak past her, let her super set a trash can on fire? Wow, that seems kind of extreme. Why not? You set a trash can on fire. It causes widespread panic, but it allows you to rummage through a cabinet and find the information you need. You got experience, but the hospital threat level went up. I mean, yeah, we definitely just set a fire in a hospital. But yeah, living on the edge. Okay. You learn that the doctor suddenly left the hospital after the latest murder, taking all of the records with him. Why would he do that? That's not the only bad news. Your friend didn't come to school today, and another body supposedly has been found. Well, that's not great. That's bad, even. You enter the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. A sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of the stall doors has opened on its own. I know that this is a fight, and that this is a loss. And I think we can fight. You walk to the door and try to close it, but something is blocking it. When you look up, you see a ghostly pale hand holding the door. Yeah, let's fight. You back off from the toilet as the door slowly opens. A girl in a tattered uniform is standing there. Her head twists unnaturally as she makes a roaring, rattling noise. A door behind you slams shut. Okay, it's the toilet ghost. It's not the one that we're going to fight later. It's kind of funny that we're getting the toilet ghost during the actual, toilet ghost quest. But she's one of those annoying ones that you have to do a clap sequence, and I'm not about it. Super boring. But we have a really high reason, so I guess let's just sever her ties with the mortal plane. We'll get her in a few turns. Yeah, okay, we're gonna get her this turn. And she did a little damage to us, but ultimately it's not as bad as it would have been to take Doom. And we also found some corpse dust. What does this do? 20 experience minus 2 luck. Yeah, who cares? Let's eat it. All right. We leveled. Oh, we got her bullets. All right. Yeah, we're going to pick the bullets because this means that you gain 1 or 2 bullets at the end of every mystery. And this is a great one. However, the bullets are better. So we want bullets. And we're also going to up her perception because that's her gun stat. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. All right. So the principal has ordered the school to be closed down for the investigation. Let's go back to downtown. Oh, thank you, son. Thank you. Yes, bullets. Bullets give me life. All right. Your friend has asked you to... Gun Girl... Yeah, Gun Girl is very online. All right, your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through the telescope. Check it out. Oh, thank you! Thank you, Tyro! Thank you very much. It says Tyro544. Thank you very much. That makes me happy. All right. You don't see anything at first. Then you notice it. The bloated body of stop making me say that. Athiolsazaz is getting closer. +3 doom. All right, so we're at 37 doom, but this is the third mystery, so I don't think that we're doing too bad. You break the window and get inside the school unnoticed. The cursed toilet is located on the 3rd floor. Get over there! I love that we're trying to fight a cursed toilet with bullets right now. I love how that's like actually a plot line that we're investigating. Like we're fighting a cursed toilet with bullets. It's great. All right, let's go back to school. All right. Oh, Tyra, why isn't it putting your name over here? It should be putting your name in the new followers section. Well, either way, I'm very thankful for you. Oh no, what's this? Suddenly everything slows to a crawl. Oh, a time warper. He does damage to all. He's got 22 HP. I think we need to fight him. We can't take a doom penalty right now. So let's just pistol whip him. I really like this girl's style. It's like she encounters anything that she's like vaguely kind of frightened by, and she just starts pistol whipping them. Yeah, I mean, success right there. Like that was. She literally just ran up to the guy and just started whapping him with her gun. All right, investigate the cursed toilet. There's no turning back now. You step into the last stall and you close the door behind you. You wait in the stall, trying to be as quiet as possible. Suddenly, squish, squeak. The sound of rubber boots and an unknown liquid dripping on the tiles. Squish, squeak. You can see the top of his head. He's taller than any man you've ever seen. Squish and squeak. And the door slowly opens. Prepare yourself. A masked man dressed in a red coat, clearly too tall for the ceiling, emerges from outside. Tell me, his voice sounds like a faulty radio. Would you like red paper or blue paper? Okay, I have a question. Why is the toilet paper like colored to begin with? Is that a thing? Has that ever been a thing? Do people use colored toilet paper like it's normal? Well, either way, we don't want anything from them. It's getting darker. The tall man in the red coat slowly takes their mask off as the stalls wither and rot, and reality starts to crumble. It's Akamanto, his true form. All right, now we're going to shoot this guy. Let's go to our gun. Where is our gun? Yeah, let's, what's this? Okay, this is brace for impact. No, where's the gun? There's totally a gun ability that's specific to her. Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah, we just aim. All right, so the chance to hit is 70, though, and I don't want to waste any of our bullets. So we're gonna ready the attack and then gun, and then we're going to pistol whip him. Yeah, that'll be good. All right, so we shot him, and then we pistol. Okay, so that was a pretty good chunk of damage we did to him. We're going to do it again. We don't want to waste any of these bullets, so we're definitely going to want to prep every single one of our hits. So, prep, fire. Oh, we can't pistol whip him this time. All right. Hey, whatever, it worked. Resolve combat. When you wake up, you find yourself back in the toilet stall. Thinking it was all a dream, you stand up only to hear a crack from under your shoe. There lies a broken crimson mask. Akamanto might return one day, but now you know that the ancient horrors can be defeated. A chilling chronicle of a crimson cape ending A. Yeah, so we got a bullet because we finished that and we had our special bullet ability. Oh, Tyro, your name is on the new followers now, so that's good. Okay, I'm glad that it put you there. But yeah, so we got a bullet, and yeah, so this is what I mean when I say that Gun Girl is super overpowered. This is one of the more difficult missions in the game, and she definitely just rolled up and shot the guy in the head twice. And yeah, that's why you want Gun Girl. That's why she's probably the most difficult to unlock in this game. All right. Everyone, prayer circle for the shower, yes, yet again. Yes, okay. Dangerous bands of rioters are gathering around the downtown area and the police are hopeless. The police have always been hopeless. We have our shower, and that's all that matters. So we take the key. So we only need 2 more keys. Let's take a shower. How are we doing? Okay, so we have full stamina, so what we need is some reason. All right, and we need to solve another mystery. We have 1 bullet, so if we encounter anybody who's really hard again, we can shoot them. Freaky feature of found footage and sorrowful saga of the moonlit sailors. So we know that this one requires us to get rid of some items, but we also know it's pretty easy. So I would say, why don't we do this one first to see if we get any items that we can get rid of? Because then we won't have to buy them just for the purpose of getting rid of them, which is a pain. Alright, a freaky feature of found footage. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about local folklore and legends of the nearby forest. Alright, yeah, so this is going to be Blair Witch. I know about Blair Witch because it actually did get pretty popular, like, under the sea. It was pretty much, like, we had, like, a few movies that were, like, human-made that got pretty popular down there. So I have seen Blair Witch a few times. A lot of the context was lost on me, though, because obviously we don't really have forests. It's a whole different environment. So yeah, a lot of it was lost on me. However, I did enjoy it. So I will understand the references in this one. All right. 3 students disappeared in the process of making a documentary about the local folklore. Maybe you'll find a clue about their last whereabouts in the school's newspaper. But in order to find out more about the witch, we need to investigate the mansion twice to complete this quest. So let's go ahead and investigate the mansion. All right. Here we go, all of us and Student B. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. Oh, we got Doom. Okay. We have to investigate the mansion again. Oh. Corpses are strung up on wire like macabre marionettes with painted smiles and rosy cheeks. -2 reason. Yeah, that's not great. Why is this just allowed to be in this house? Like, has anyone told anyone about this? The legends say that the witch was buried alive for kidnapping and murdering 2 children. It points you in a specific direction, potentially saving you some time. I don't remember if that was actually what the deal was with the witch and Blair Witch. I'm not sure how on the nose that reference is, but it sounds kind of familiar. I'm not sure if it's because I've already played this game or if that is literally the plot of Blair Witch. Either way, time to go to the school. Doot. As you enter the school gym, you notice a strange black doll propped up against the wall. Why would that be in the gym? You should leave. Against your better judgment, you approach the doll. What you see makes you gasp in horror. The doll isn't a doll. Shock and surprise. Your sudden movement causes tiny black spiders to flee, revealing a white, half-eaten corpse. Alright, reason dead. The notes mention a village not far from your town. You decide to take a bus. Getting closer, you can't help but notice a large number of trees that have suddenly died. What happened here? Let's go downtown. The roads seem to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. Well, the only option is get lost, so I guess we're gonna have to get lost. You spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighborhood slowly closes behind you. +2 Doom. Okay, how's our Doom doing? We're at 45%. This is Mystery 4. We only need to get through 5 in order to win. So I think we're still okay, but we gotta watch it. Everyone in the village is unsettlingly friendly. An old farmer points you to an old... What is doom? Oh, okay, that's right. You weren't here in the beginning, so you didn't get to hear. So basically, there's an old god who's trying to take over this town. And the doom slowly creaks up from the beginning of the game to the end. Right now, up here, our doom is at 45%. If it gets to 100%, the old god takes over the town and you automatically lose. So you want to make sure that your doom does not get to 100%. Some of the events toward the end make the doom go up a little bit higher. So basically, you just want to keep it down as much as you can. All right. Everyone in the village is unsettlingly friendly. An old farmer points you to an old stone. The missing group supposedly started their forest trip there. All right, let's go to the village. Oh, we're close to another level up. Wow. Oh, we're already at another level up. Oh, people point and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttering to himself while occasionally touching a festering wound on his cheek. You stop in your tracks and listen to the man's cursed incantation, -2 reason. Our reason is not doing great, but we did level up, so we can replenish it a little. Okay, we got a Daddy's Girl, which is actually a really good one, so we're going to take it, and then we're going to get some reason back. This is luck and this is dex, and both of them are good. However, you want to generally stick to the ones that are specific to the character. They tend to be better. And you can usually tell if they're specific because they have the character's face on them. Alright, reason and yeah, alright, let's do it. And our reason is obviously ticked up again. Okay, so investigating the forest is a little bit different than other places. You click these different little tiles and eventually we're going to find the one that ends the plot. But all these other events, they might hurt us or something in the meantime. So let's try this one. Oh, as a fun fact, well, Strigwin isn't here anymore, but if he was, I would tell him that this is one of the events that means that you're eventually going to find the girl. The girl is the character I'm playing right now. I told you she's a difficult unlock, but this is one of the events that you get in the same pack as her unlock, so it kind of is one of the ones that heralds getting her. Hearing a rustling behind the bush, you decide to hide behind a tree. This doesn't get you her, but it's one of the ones that's in the same pack, because you get events in little packs. There you spot 3 men, each armed with a rifle. They're obviously looking for something, or someone. Plot, it's her. But we already found her, because we are her. Reveal yourself or run. Revealing yourself does not matter, even if you are her. But we're going to do it anyway. Charisma check failure. You walk from behind a tree and wave. Suddenly you hear a bang and you feel an impact on your shoulder, which quickly turns into intense pain. Damn, that's not him. You hear the scream of one of the men before everything gets dark. When you open your eyes, you find yourself next to a road leading to the forest. Your wound is bandaged, but you fear that that's not enough. Alright, well, they bandaged it. Yeah, hasty aid. Great. At least they tried. Alright, you have a feeling someone is following you. Alright, we gotta pick a better one. Let's try this one. Oh, we found it! The rumored witch house seems empty. In the basement, however, you find a camera pointed at a large hole in the ground. On the table next to the camera, you see 3 cassettes, each titled after one of the missing friends. Then you hear a curious sound coming from the hole. Should we take the cassettes and run, or peek inside? I'm not sure. I don't know. Anybody got any strong feelings? If you don't, I'm just gonna do the dumb thing. I'm gonna look inside. Yeah, you know what? Go with your gut. Let's do it. Oh. You kneel down and lean forward to see what's inside the hole. It takes a while to process what you're looking at. It's a gigantic eye staring right at you. Hypnotized, you continue to lean in, feeling weaker and weaker as the gargantuan beast lures you in. Lose consciousness. At the very last moment, the suspicious tall man grabs you by the collar. He explains that he's part of a cult. Alright, straightforward. protecting the house and the mysterious entity below it. You got a bigger purpose than to die here, he says before knocking you out. You wake up a few hours later on a bus headed back for to your town. Well, all right then. I mean, we got another bullet, so that's pretty good. All right. I hope that we still have our shower. The air feels heavy, making it hard to breathe. All right, awesome. We went this whole game without losing our shower, and that's really so important. So we did it. I feel pretty good about that. All right, let's go home. We got a key, so we only need one more key before we can try to win. Take a shower. How are we doing? We need reason, so let's take a reason shower. We're doing really well, actually. I don't want to jinx it too much, but it's looking pretty good. All right, let's start a new mystery, and this is the last one. All right, we know this one is easy because we've already played it, but we're going to try to get the good ending. I don't think you were here, though, likewise, so I'll give a little brief, quick read anyway. Sorrowful saga of the Moonlit Sailors. It began with one fisherman who dragged something truly awful from the belly of the ocean, a dark, writhing ooze that mesmerized him beyond control. You start your investigation hoping to overhear some rumors at the fish market. We have to discard 2 items to complete this quest. We didn't do that last time, so we're going to do it this time. Let's go to the doggo shop. Dog, 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 dog. Yay, you can boop his nose. All right, now we're going to need a discount item. Oh no, you can't get rid of the blue gem. But if we go back into the shop, we're going to get more doom. But we're at 51, and this is the last mystery, so I'm not too upset. Let's try to get more. Let's get another discount item. Okay, bottle of milk is way better, so let's take a bottle. Let's drink the bottle, and then let's discard the empty bottle. So that's one item. We can't discard the blue gem because it's technically a plot item. It's for one of the secret joke endings. It's for one of the secret joke endings. I've gotten it before, and I'm not going to tell you what it is, because if you decide to buy this game and get it later, it's actually really funny, so I don't want to spoil it. We can't get rid of the burnt notes either, because it's a plot item. We can get rid of the lucky earrings. Honestly, they haven't really been helping us that much, so let's get rid of them. Alright. You find a huge pile of nets and hooks prepared for the big hunt. You quickly throw them into the ocean. Maybe that'll stop them from sailing out. Alright. Cool. So we finished the mini quest, so hopefully that will get us a different ending this time. Let's go downtown. When you enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite you. It's marked with your name. You reach for the package but hesitate, an icy feeling settling into the pit of your stomach. Examine the package or ignore it. I mean, we're going ham. Dexterity check failure. It's not until you've unwrapped it that you understand what it is. Shocked, you let it fall to the floor from your bloodied hands. -2 reason. Of course, -2 reason. Although you braved the stench for hours, you gleaned nothing besides the fact that the fisherman had a wife. Perhaps you should pay her a visit. Let's go downtown. Oh. Ah. Oh. The LaCroix tried to fight me. Wow. That's the first time LaCroix has betrayed me like that. I choked. But that's okay. I feel better now. All right. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum. Yeah, it probably is. I don't really trust LaCroix, but I love it, and I'll drink it until the end of time. She's undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful? I don't think we can invite her for a coffee. We don't have any money. Let's try it. Embarrassed, you discover you can't afford a coffee. Yeah. When you arrive at the fisherman's house, it stands long vacated. Peering through the dusty window, you recoil in shock. Let's go to the mansion. Oh no, it's really clocking up our doom. Like I said, sometimes the doom gets a little higher towards the end because it really wants to get you. Okay, the investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. The fisherman's wife lies in the kitchen, mutilated and covered with black marks. More mansion. Come on. The round window of the crooked manor tower is calling you. You feel your strength drain away as you stare at the bright light. I'm not going to fight this feeling. Take me, light! The blinding light is growing larger and larger. To your shock, you can't feel the ground under your feet. You prepare yourself for whatever is coming. Oh, what's this? Lost in time and space, you drift in nothingness until something pulls you toward the light. Oh. Deserted temples overlook the giant corpses of the forgotten beasts. With no priest to harvest it, their blood is slowly flooding the valley. Start climbing the temple, submerge yourself in the sacred blood, or needs an empty container, which we don't have. I mean, I'm feeling nuts. Let's submerge ourselves in the sacred blood. Okay, well, we got reason back. You take a step into the pool of blood. The crimson liquid burns your skin through your clothes. With boiling blood, something else rushes into your ear canals. Voices of countless scholars revealing the forbidden secrets. Cool. I mean, we needed a reason. Stamina's fine to lose. Surely someone else... wow, are we just gonna get away from that like nothing happened? Are we just gonna move on? Well, good to know. Alright. Surely someone must have caught one of these. You lurk around, hoping to spot one of them. Let's go to the seaside. Now, the blood was pretty spicy, it would seem. Stop! This is a crime scene! You're halted by a sweaty police officer. Behind him, 2 other policemen are packing in something in black bags. Try to learn what happened or focus on the officers. Last time we focused on the officers and it didn't go great, so let's try to learn what happened. Oh, we failed. You managed to cast a glimpse of the corpse with the crushed head, blood and gore is everywhere. Yeah, it's the same thing we got last time. We lost reason. The young man has glassy eyes and mumbles his replies between caressing his catch. The beating movements in his arms disturb you. Okay, we're almost at the end. Walking on the beach, you discover a giant charred pit. As you wonder what was buried here and why, you hear a crackling sound getting louder, and everything around you is getting hotter. The Burning Man. Okay. Well, this is the last quest. Let's just... oh, we can't shoot him. He's a ghost. That's lame. Well, I don't particularly want to, I think we need to just banish him. Well, he has a lot of health. If we run away... we can afford to run away, I think, just because this is the last quest. So, we can run... because I just don't want to waste, because we will lose our stamina if we stay here. So, let's just get out of here. Yeah, we don't need to do this. Alright. After a slow interrogation, the young man manages to stutter out something about an organized fishing trip. Let's investigate the seaside. Okay, on the cliff, you can't shake the feeling that those small dock buildings hide some terrible secrets. +2 See, it really wants to get us. It's at 76 right now. Investigate the beach. The full moon shines bright in the cloudless sky. The ink-black ocean waves glimmer eerily. All the residents have drawn their shutters tight and locked their doors. Your footsteps are silent in the sand. The only sounds are your ragged breathing and pounding heartbeat. You arrive at the water's edge, breathless. The possessed fishermen's boats filled the horizon with their light. Tiny yellow spots navigating across the dark ocean under a dark sky. You cannot make out the figures on board. It's not the sailors. The black beings must have left their bodies. Shocked, you watch them sail their way out of the harbor. You are terrified at their power, but relieved that they did not drag their meat puppets with them. Alright, so that's the good ending, I think. The black beings never returned, yet mothers would not let their children play on the beach. Over time, people forgot the last time that they saw a boat out on the waves, although some claim they see strange beings come into the port at night. A sorrowful saga of the moonlit sailors ending A. Alright, we got a bullet and we got stamina. We also get a level up, so let's level up before we go into the last level. Leadership, dexterity, or luck. I think we need luck for the last level. Let's also get some reason. Alright. The weird epidemic keeps the staff at the hospital busy. Skipping the line will cost you more. It doesn't matter, though. We're going to the last level. We're going home. We got the final key. Alright, so here's what this means. We're going to take a bath. I believe we're at full. Yeah, we're at full, so we're just going to get some experience. And now we're going to go to the lighthouse. The lighthouse is the last level, so we're going to see if we can just go ahead and beat it. The ominous lighthouse has been closed down for longer than you can remember. Let's enter the lighthouse. Time to shoot a lighthouse. Yes, you're right. It's time to shoot it. Multiple padlocks prevent you from entering the building. You need 5 keys. Well, luckily, I have 5 keys. Heh. All right. We opened it. Let's go. You finally made it inside the cursed lighthouse. Your gut is telling you 2 things. That whoever or whatever is behind the weird events must be on the highest floor of this place, and that you should run as far away as you can. You're afraid that there won't be a way back once you start climbing these stairs. So we can start climbing, we can rest, or we can access storage, but we don't need to rest. We're already at full. So let's start climbing. I'm glad that Kana is still with us. Oh. Following the winding staircase, you stop. Wait a minute. Someone broke into your apartment, stole all the clues and the newspaper clippings, and pinned them here. The more you study them, you discover you can't remember any of them, except one. Select the title of the mystery you investigated as the second one. Oh no. Which one did we do second? Does anybody remember? I'm trying to think of which one we did second. I think that we did the eels first. I think it was the ramen, right? Yeah, because I remember that Sun was teasing me about it. So, I think it was... Oh, I was right! We were right! Yay! Thank you, likewise! Alright. You rip the newspaper clipping of a case you seem to remember. Underneath it is a tiny button. You press it, and with a buzz, the gate opens. Continue climbing. Okay. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. A cable that should be powering it is currently disconnected. The power box itself is covered in a weird, moist goo. Just inhaling the fumes makes your eyes itch and water, but to power the gate, you'll need to disconnect the faulty plug. Alright. Strength check failure. Not enough strength. You're surprised at how much effort it takes to disconnect the faulty plug. As you force it, the weird goo burns your fingers. Finally, you manage to separate the faulty plug and connect the proper cable. With a buzz, the gate opens. That's okay, we have enough stamina to lose. Climbing up the winding staircase, you are stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says. Oh, thank you, Shadow RD. Hello, Shadow. Hi. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. This has been really cool. I have to say, this is only my second stream, and I've met, like, a lot of really awesome people, especially since the first time I played Smite, and then I played this game, which is totally, completely different. So, hi there. Hi. It makes me really happy that so many people are tuning in, especially since the games are so different. So, that's really nice. Climbing up the winding staircase, you're stopped by a masked man wearing an expensive suit. The rules have changed, kiddo, he says, taking the jacket and the mask off. Nothing personal, really. Nothing personnel, kid. Alright, well, luckily, what do you think we're gonna do? We have 3 bullets. We're gonna shoot this guy in the head. Bang! Bang! He dead. Following the winding staircase, you find a metal gate that blocks your way. It's locked, but you notice an electrical cable. It seems to connect the door to a hole inside the central pillar. If there's a switch inside, you'll have to risk getting cut by the numerous glass shards and knives. Find a switch. Dexterity check failure, not enough dexterity. You can feel the sharp glass ripping your flesh as you search for the switch. Finally, you grab a cable and follow it with your bleeding fingers until you find the button. With a buzz, the gate opens. We lose stamina, but it doesn't matter. Come on, we're gonna do it. You're stopped by a girl wearing a dirty black school uniform. I'm sorry, but I can't let you go any further, she says, reaching for her bag. It's too late anyway. You instinctively take a step back when you notice a knife in her hand. You have to think fast. Try to reason with her. Sorry, I don't know English well, but... Oh, thank you! No, that's just fine. It's okay. You don't have to know English well. I mostly just yell and make sounds, so you don't need to know English well at all. I'm really, really glad that you joined. All right, not enough charisma. You try to talk her into allowing you to pass, but suddenly she raises the knife and slices right across her own throat, nearly decapitating herself. Oh no. You carefully step over her body, -2 reason. All right. Oh, we did it, though. We did it. The dark clouds swirl around the lighthouse. Did you arrive too late? I don't think so. All right, let's see. I think we have won. What do I have to do? I'm clicking it. Whoa, we did it! All right. The next day, everything feels like a bad dream. You've managed to stop the ritual. Yay! You managed to stop the ritual, awakening the eldritch old god. But what's done is done. It will stir in its slumber again and again until the stars are right again. Yeah, I mean, you can't shoot the lighthouse, unfortunately, but Gun Girl is unquestionably the best character for exactly that reason. I mean, I have to say, the Ancamanto quest is one of the most difficult quests in the game, just because he hits really hard, and a lot of times it's really hard to survive it. But, you know, with her gun, you know, there's not a lot of troubles that you can't face. Yeah, it's a really fun game. I like it a lot. It's something that a lot of people... I don't think a lot of people know about it, but like I said, my friend Ryoji introduced me to it. We did win! We won! Level 5, difficulty level cultist. We had the old shotgun and we won, but you didn't unlock any new achievements? We encountered 5 new enemies and we solved 5 mysteries plaguing the town. Alright, well, we didn't win anything new, but we did win. But yes, that is World of Horror, and I highly recommend it. It's really fun, and it's not done yet. So whenever they finish it, it's going to be even more fun, but it's a fun little roguelite, and it's based on the works of, like I said, Junji Ito. It's like a cute little horror game that takes place in the 80s in Japan. And yeah, it's fun. You can do all kinds of cool stuff. And they update it every so often, and like they have this email address down here, so whenever you find a bug, you can email them and let them know so that they can go ahead and fix it. But it's available on Steam, and I have a fun time playing it. It's one of my favorite games to play, especially with people, because we can all talk about like what we want to do next. So it's a lot of fun, and it's definitely something that I want to play again if people are interested in seeing another stream with it. Maybe after another update. I know that there's a lot of like things that you can do with it that are fun. Like I do play a lot, so I like to do like difficulty runs and speed runs and things like that. I like to see if I can beat it like really, really fast on the highest difficulties. And I've done it a few times, but you know, it depends. It depends on if we enjoyed it this time and if we want to try it again. But yeah, I had a really, really great time tonight. I'm getting pretty tired, and I think I probably have to go to bed, but I did have a really, really good time, so thank you so much for coming. I started playing very recently. I had to translate the whole game, but I was very interested in it. Oh, yes. Well, I highly recommend that you keep playing, because it's a lot of fun. It definitely is a lot of fun. I'm surprised they don't have any other translations, because I don't believe that the people who made this game, I don't believe that English is their first language. I don't know who made it, but I know that they are not based in Japan. I know that they're based somewhere else. And I'm not sure where, but I'm surprised that there's no other... Oh, the Polish. Okay, yeah, Ryoji knows. They're Polish. So, yeah, I'm sure that in the end they're going to come out with more. But yeah, it's really fun. It's really fun, and it's really stylish, and I'm looking forward to the other stuff that they do with it. But yeah, I mean, I'm starting to get a little tired, so I think I probably have to go to bed. I do have one question, because it seems like we have 6 viewers here, and again, I'm super thankful that you all came. I'm super excited. But I heard about something on Twitch that's like raiding, and I know that a couple of people came here today with a raid, and it means that you send all of your viewers to somebody else. And I think I want to do that, but I don't really know how to do it. Does anyone know how to do it? I mean, because we can try to do that. I don't know if I need to be following more people. Admittedly, I'm very new to Twitch, so I don't really have very many people that I'm watching that I can just... You have to be affiliate? Oh, maybe. Well, I'm certainly not affiliate. But either way, yeah, I guess that's all. I guess I can't really... Oh, wait, you don't have to be affiliate. Okay, well, what can I do then? I'm not really sure. Maybe raid in chat? Maybe. I wonder. Let's try it. I don't see any reason not to try it. Raid. Alright, send viewers to another channel. But I have to pick a channel. Alright, I have to pick a channel. I wonder... let's take a look on Twitch and see who else is streaming right now. Does anybody have a friend or anybody who's streaming right now that they want me to send this group to? I know it's a pretty small group, but I mean, I think it's a very substantial group, and I think that anybody would be plenty happy. You just have to put someone to raid and then have a name. Yeah, I'm just trying to see who's streaming right now so we can send this group over there. Who's streaming right now? Let's take a look. We have, let's go on to Twitch and see who's streaming right now in this very moment. Twitch TV, and it looks like we have, sounds and, well, a lot of people are offline. Not if folks on now that you're following. Yeah, it doesn't look like a lot of people are on. Nobody that I know. That's for sure. Yeah, it looks like everybody I know has already gone to bed. Well, that's a shame. I guess I don't really have anybody I can send you guys to. But, okay, sure, let's do that. Let's send you guys to Radical Mari. I don't know them very well, but Sun is my dad, so if Sun thinks that they're cool, I'm sure that they are. Let's go ahead and raid Radical Mari, and I don't know what's going to happen when I press this button. I don't know if it's going to send you guys right away. But I do want to say thank you so much for joining me, and it's been a really, really good time. And I wish I could stream all night, but unfortunately I do have to sleep. So thank you so much for joining me, especially for one of my favorite games. And it's definitely kind of a strange game. Good night! Good night and thank you! Invalid username it says. No, that didn't work. Okay, let's do... Oh, I know what to do. Let's do raid, and then I think we just have to put Radical Mari... Did that work? I don't know if that worked. I hit raid and... Oh, wait, no, I hit it the wrong way. Raid, and then we're gonna press it, and... Oh, it worked! It worked, it worked! Alright, thank you so much. I'll see you guys later. Good night! Good night, and I'll see you at the next stream. I'll make sure to keep you, updated on Twitter about when the next time I'm gonna do stuff is. Thank you. Good night!